Deedra Patrick, and I am having a great time hanging out here with the guys at The Bug.
Get shot at my partners out selling product. We try to fatten the wallet. We're not trying to live modest. We're trying to live like some ballers and shit. More than a process, you gotta quit all that nonsense. I'm gonna get my regardless, dog. Breaking the forest down. Serving them baseballs like I'm in the picture man. Fucking with Skrilla, boy. Go see some killers, boy. This game ain't for little boys. So fuck how you feeling, boy. Double L-D-I-E-M-B-O. L-D-I-E-M-B-O. Double L-D-I-E-M-B-O. L-D-I-E-M-B-O. I said double L-T-I-E-M-B-O. L-D-I-E-M-B-O. Double L-T-I-E-M-B-O. Let's go. I'm a fool. Let's go. Yeah, did it on my own. Nobody can tell me nothing.
Broskies? It's your boys from the motherfucking Bakersfield Underground, The Bug. You're right in. You kind of jumped a little bit right there. You good? And we got our broski SR1 in the house.
Hey, what's cracking, everybody?
Ian Perry in the house.
Here I am.
Hell yeah. And I'm known as the Big Broski. I'm everybody's broski. I'm known as the Biggity Bomb. And I want to welcome everybody to the Bakersfield Underground, The Bug. The mock interview edition, huh?
The mock interview. The mock interview.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I get it.
Yeah! Shout out to los banditos del tiempo for providing us with this dope ass intro called Intro, huh?
Intro.
Exclusive to The Bug for right now. Hell yeah! Mike told me that it might get released soon.
yeah. We're gonna be working on recording some music on the old music that we have.
Nice.
Recording that, working on some new music. We got a couple new tracks that we got. And then practicing and then doing some shows and shit.
Hell yeah. Don't forget to give them a follow at, what is it? At IL underscore?
Yeah, ILLTIEMPO. Just all one.
There you go. Hell yeah. On Instagram and Facebook also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys just record over at Alm Studio? Some new...
Yeah, we're actually, that's where we've been recording lately. And then
shout out Brian.
It was like
Boozer.
a couple months back that we recorded there with Brian.
Yeah. Now you guys do it live. You try to do it as live as possible, or
yeah. So like, man, we got enough music to play like 3-4 hours.
Yeah,
and then what's it called? Mainly we do it live, so it's live performance.
And over at Brian's is it's pretty
nice
compact.
Right,
so it's just
small,
like
but it's nice.
just like the old days of practicing in a garage. So it's like
real talk,
very intimate. But I love it over there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool right there.
Yeah,
man.
I like it too. I like Brian. Brian's really good.
Oh yeah, shout out Brian Boozer over there at Alm Studios, man.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel for the Bakersfield Underground, The Bug. At the Bug Podcast 420, or just type in Bakersfield Underground. You know what I mean? Don't forget to follow us at the Bug Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. I don't really deal with TikTok all that much. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stop posting there.
Yeah.
Do you have TikTok, Ian?
I do not, and I don't say that word.
Oh, it's forbidden. That's the forbidden language. SR1, do you have TikTok?
No, I only have Instagram, so that's the only thing I got.
So that's it. Then I don't have TikTok anymore.
Yeah, I've had my my Wandering Cane Instagram, and I just got the personal one. Yeah. And hardly anybody follows me there.
Well, you just opened that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just getting, I don't know, bombarded by crap.
All right.
So
already,
I need
creditors.
Yeah. Or,
but yeah, that's
people selling elixirs and
All types of stuff. It's because you came on the bug. That's why. And then they think you're whacked out already. So, just like us. But hell yeah, man. Don't forget to follow us at The Bug Podcast to book your appearances, man. I'm going to shoot a date out for you. And just remember that we book in advance. So if I give you a date a couple months in advance, make sure your ass show up on that day. Yeah. I don't want to hear, hey, I didn't know. You already had 3-4 months ahead of time. Yeah.
Can we reschedule for tomorrow?
Yeah, we can. Or I'm going to be late.
Dang.
I love that one. Hey,
I have a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I have a doctor. That's how people lose their job. You got to watch out.
Because lately we've been booked like, what, 2 months in advance? Something like that?
We're in November now. So, hey, man, just be patient. You know what I mean? The day comes by quick, too, man. The whole month's been passing by quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Just be patient. But when the date arrives, I'm going to send you a reminder a week ahead. So there is no excuses. That gives me enough time in case if you do have to cancel or reschedule, then I could always book somebody else. You know what I mean? So don't forget, man, at The Bug Podcast, stop messing around and let's do this thing right. Yeah. Right, SR1?
Exactly.
And don't bring the posse along, too.
Do it fucking right the first time. You don't got to go back and do it twice.
There you go. If I let you come back, right? Because, hey, we played the 2 strikes, you're out.
That, my bad.
And that's a wrap.
I was thinking about life in general and shit.
Hell yeah, man. But, to book your appearance, hit us up at The Bug Podcast, man. You know what I mean? And don't forget that here at the Bakersfield Underground, we play all genres of music, all raw and uncensored interviews. We break down the music lyrics and ask the real questions behind your favorite songs. And guess what, Ian?
What's that?
If you like our guest music, you were a guest. You came in with your album.
Yes, I did.
If you like the musicians here and you're digging their music and you have a live event coming up and you want to book them, then go ahead and follow them on Instagram. Well, not your personal one, right, Ian?
Right.
You want to go to Wandering Cane.
Yeah. Check out Wandering Cane.
Album of the year.
Album of the year.
Sorry, I just have to throw that out there, man.
Yeah.
It's very well respected right there, man.
I've been involved with some great writers and great musicians.
But you sang and you played instruments on that album, right?
I did.
I just recently heard. You know what? I got about 3 copies of the Wandering Cane one, so I took 1 copy to my car because I have a CD player over there, and I went straight to your track, man. I needed to refresh my memory, and I was like, man, I was overwhelmed with how great your voice sounds, man.
Oh, thank you. It's very awkward for me to listen to my voice.
Really?
But I'm honored that you man, you think it's okay.
Yeah, check me out. I'm a groupie right now, man.
Okay.
I'm really digging your tracks, man. That's hella cool right there. You working on anything else? Cool.
Yeah, I am. I'm writing a bunch of new songs with Fidel. We got some stuff coming out sometime in the future. He's just very busy right now. I'm also writing songs with the Pleasure Merchants.
Oh, that's gonna be dope right there.
And we're Pleasure Merchants. We would just release one song at a time every quarter, every 6 months or so.
Oh, nice.
And
how's that coming along?
It's actually going good. We're getting dope. Really good. We got played on like 87 radio stations last night on a network deal.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then we're getting really good playing on Spotify and
you're getting some streams in there then. That's dope.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's fucking hella cool right there. Whenever you guys drop the album, are you going to come and visit us over here then so we can talk about the album?
Yeah, or next, a lot of us are kind of spread out, but I might be able to get Mike down here.
All right, as long as I got a couple of y'all. As long as you make it, you're good.
Do you guys do you guys record like separately? Like one guy's recording at his house or something, one guy's recording at his house? Or
what we do is we do like a demo, and then our bass player, he's in near Atlanta, Georgia, and we used to be a band here in town, and then we disappeared for like 25 years, and then we came back and but anyway. We do the demo. We send it to him. He does a bass part and arranges it. Send it back here, and then Bruce Milburn, who lives up in Bodfish, kind of up in the Kern Valley.
Isabella.
Yeah, he does the drums up there in his abode up there, and then we take it all to Brian.
And he mixes.
And then we record the guitars and the vocals there. Yeah,
got you.
Man, that's dope right
that's
there.
Cool.
Man.
You know what? I had that vision like fuck a while back in doing that, but I guess in because right now I play in the band, but before we played like just I guess general rap music, so over instrumental and we would always end up going to the studio and writing and doing the music there, everybody, you know. And then but I've always thought of doing that, but I never did. But that's
pretty
cool.
interesting, though, huh?
That is interesting. That's dope because one person's in Bodfish, one person's in another place. You know, they're jamming out. That's badass.
Hell yeah. Ian, I want to ask you about that black and white video that you posted online, but let me give a shout out to the sponsors real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to Fun Gal Pharmacy for providing us with all our shroom needs. Yep. Don't forget about Fast Nugs, man, _California. You got the camera right there, SR1? Big shout out, man. Lots of love to shout out to Fast Nugs _California. Go ahead and hit them up, man. We got the Weatherman Cadillac already in the house. And I see that Ian has a drink in his hand right now. So you know exactly what that means right here.
Oh, yeah.
I want it.
I need it.
Hey.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Big shout out over here to Howard's Beanie Mart, man, for providing us with our drinks over here. What you got over here today, Cadillac?
I got strawberry and hard Mike.
Hard Mike's lemonade, bro. Come on, man. Oh, there's a harder lemonade. Come on, man. Come on, Cal. You gonna pick them up, man? Not even know what they're called.
Man, I gotta change it up, man. I can't say it correct.
Harder lemonade.
Yeah.
What?
Hard.
Hell yeah. Come on, man. Weatherman, we gotta get with it, man. Come on, you're messing up the theme song, man.
It tastes like strawberry.
You're gonna piss off Mr. Man over here, man.
Piss off what man?
Mr. Mans.
Oh,
Here, hit this shit, Cadillac. God.
Hell yeah, man. What'd you think about that, Mr. Mans? There he goes. You see? You got to listen to Mr. Mans right there. All right, man. So Ian, you posted a black and white video on your social media page, right?
Yes.
Was that you guys rocking out right there?
That was me back in
I knew it.
89.
That's dope, man. Wait a minute. We had color, VHS during 89, man. How come it's in black and white?
Well, it's kind of interesting, but it's horrible video, horrible sound.
All right. Well, I mean,
but it was just something that I found over the weekend.
Oh, that's dope.
My wife got a call from our son who lives up in Boise, Idaho.
All right.
And he was saying something about, do you still have all that elementary school stuff tucked under the bed? You know, their baby stuff from when they went to school.
Yeah.
And so she said, yeah, I'll pull it out and I'll take pictures and then we'll throw stuff away because that's what you do now is you can take pictures of it, post it on their social media or just send it to them and then shred it, get rid of it. Well, anyway, I was going through stuff and I found a box full of videos.
Oh.
Stuff that I didn't even know I had.
So we're talking like VHS or we talking like
VHS?
Okay, all right on.
So yeah, it still needs to be digitized. Yeah. But it's it's real interesting, but it's kind of low quality. Cameras were expensive back in the day.
Yeah, low key they were.
But anyway, I'm going to be getting that to the proper people that own that stuff. But it was
that's dope though.
Opie Styley was kind of like a reggae ska band local here.
Hell yeah.
Ahead by
what was their names again?
Opie Styley.
Opie Styley.
And there's more footage.
That's a dope ass name though too. Yeah. For like a reggae fucking ska band.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good mix right there. Yeah.
I started playing with them, playing harmonica in reggae. I mean,
how do you blend harmonica into reggae?
That is the thing. That was kind of the unique part of it. But I just played harmonica on a few things, and then I played guitar with them. There was lots of different lineups of people. So I played with them sometimes. Sometimes they'd have like 3 gigs a day, different lineups for each gig. Some of us would go to the coast and wait for people to show up and go gig over there. Or,
That's dope, man.
But I've got some old footage. I've got 2 or 3 tapes, and there's some good cool stuff in there.
That's dope right there. I'm trying to picture. I cannot imagine a harmonica fitting in a reggae beat. Yeah. Because you're like dun, 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 and then what do you? Woo! What do you do? You come in and you fuck things up. How does that even work?
Yeah.
Right? That's the way at least that's the way I imagined it in my head, man. Yeah. It sounded good in my head.
I was thinking about the harmonica going like.
How are you doing backgrounds, or do you get a little solo in there? Like, how does that even work?
Kind of like the keyboard bubble type of thing.
Okay.
Kind of do
You're going
stuff like
against
that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And but
I'm gonna have to hear some of this, man.
Okay.
When are you gonna bring your harmonica, man? I'll play some reggae music over here.
Okay.
No, I'm asking for too much now. You got to pay me to perform.
Well, I talked with Daniel, what I did was I DM'd him, told him I had the tapes, and I said, next time you come through town, Daniel Burt, he played drums. He was like the main guy in Opie Styley as far as arranging and
got you.
herding cats.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's
making
dope.
sure everybody would show up to the game.
That's pretty cool. It's gonna be a little.
That's
process,
a mission
right?
in itself. You got like how much the band, how many players there is. There's like 6 people, 5 people, whatever.
It's true. Yeah.
You got like 4, 5, 6 different people, their own lives, and you got to get them together and create something and then perform it.
There's always one guy in every band that may not be the star of the band, but is the glue that holds it together.
Yeah, there you go, man, for real.
But anyway, I will. I don't really have digital copies of this stuff, and I might, save like a couple pieces for myself, and I'll share them too.
Oh, that's dope, man. Thanks for that.
But mainly, what I want to do is I want to get them back to, Daniel and Mike Day and OP, and that they can figure out how to.
Yeah. But the footage is there, though.
It's there, yeah.
Oh, did you know that I used to sing when I was little? I used to sing gospel music and some mariachi too.
Did you?
Yeah. My dad has the VHS tapes at his pad. I got to go over there and get them.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. maybe I could sing in one of your projects, in your future projects, man.
Okay.
Well, now
you think I have a chance?
I want to hear you sing while he plays harmonica.
Some reggae?
Yeah. I want to see that.
Rastafari. Yeah, man, I'll fucking do it.
Reggae and harmonica. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
My mind, he just blew my mind when you said that.
You never know. We could create a whole new sound, man. Nobody's ever heard before.
That'd be dope.
Hell yeah.
Imagine.
That'll be pretty cool. Hey, you know what I mean? So Ian, you're here because for the mock interview, right?
Yes.
And Bigfoot is not here yet.
What was it for, though? It was for rocket scientists?
No. It was for samples, right? For Costco sampling.
Now, I got an idea. Did he call and say, I have a job, I can't show up to the...
No.
He didn't say
Hey, wait. I'll speak up for Bigfoot because I called him before I came this way, right? He didn't answer.
What time was this? Because I spoke to him today? Yesterday?
Yeah. Fuck, I don't... My phone.
You spoke to him too?
No, I haven't spoken
to him.
My phone's recording. But,
but before you came here,
I was coming this way. I was down the street. He calls me. He's come pick me up. I'm like, bro, I'm like down the street. And then he was talking about the mock interview. And then he did say he got a job doing the AT&T at the Walmart, like the people that sell the AT&T prepaid or.
So he told you that.
That's what he told me.
Hey, did you believe him when he said that, or? Hey, be honest, man, because this guy's been making up a lot of shit, man.
I don't believe it.
He took a picture of, what was it, dryers? In front of the dryers building. He sent it to Cadillac. Yeah. Cadillac's like, hey, congratulations, man, you got a job. And he was like, I didn't get the job. He just took a picture right in front of the building and didn't even get the job. Like, come on. So that's why I'm asking you, do you believe him?
I like to hope the best for the people.
Oh, of course, yeah. But come on, man, let's not be foolish now.
I did ask him if he was excited. He's all, hell yeah, I start tomorrow. And I was like, that's good for you, Bigfoot. I was like, congratulations.
That's tomorrow. So I should expect a phone call from him 2 hours. No, 2 hours into his shift so that he could be, hey, give me a ride to work again.
No shit.
Did you get that call too?
No.
Okay, he didn't get the call.
He said that he got a job at Walmart at AT&T.
The AT&T selling like prepaid and internet.
So is he the one at Walmart? That's outside
the
or
ones that
something
stop
like that?
you. No, the ones that are like by the electronics.
Oh,
the ones that
yeah.
stop you. I'm like, Bigfoot, what do you know about internet service?
Well,
but it's okay because I'm proud of him if he did get the job.
I'm gonna have to bust that bubbles. No.
all right.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, you know what?
Get him if he did it.
No. What do you have to say? Go ahead.
What
man.
I gotta say is, ain't but one company that's in Walmart that sells
Damn,
stuff,
he knows.
and that's Spectrum. Spectrum, the only one. I don't know about on AT&T in Walmart. You stand around saying no, I don't believe that.
So you're not buying that,
I don't know.
Ian? Have
I
you
go
ever
to Target?
Have you ever? Okay, you go to Target. So do you go to Walmart? Do award-winning album of the year artists? Do they go to Walmart?
I do not go to Walmart. I mean, I know they have like a guy standing out at Costco that waves you down that says, "Hey, do you need a phone?"
Yes, but
and
for
AT&T, and then you
though.
go, "Yeah, buddy, you ask me that every time I come in here."
And
I tell
no.
you, I have AT&T on everything. Don't bug me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
But
it wasn't AT&T.
Hey, but you
though.
know what? Imagine Bigfoot stopping you.
They do sell AT&T there.
At Costco.
At
Well, when
Costco.
you
Walmart,
go
though.
in there and you buy an iPad or a or any kind of phone, they'll ask you if they can hook you up.
Yeah, but
to a
anybody can do
service.
that though. It's not specifically AT&T the people that do that.
No,
You know what I mean?
No,
Is
I think you're actually working for
For
Walmart.
AT&T?
No,
Or Costco or
you're
Walmart?
working for Costco
You're working for a drug dealer selling drug phones.
You see, Ian, that's why I go to La Vallarta because there's nobody selling me nothing there. We just go for the food and that's
Bullshit.
it.
Bullshit.
What do they have in there?
Step out the car, dude. Hey, tamales.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna argue that. That's money well spent right there. But for a internet service, I mean, come on now.
Talking about Vallarta, I love that place. I mean, I love the smell, the music. I mean, everything is so
everything is
festive. But when a white guy on the weekend goes down there to get guacamole and chips and stuff like that, they have that stuff set out in the center, and everything's about triple price. So I didn't know if I need to know somebody down there.
You do. You got to get a little bit of a tan, man.
Hey.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Now, you know how I feel when I go to Costco and they're already, they already fuck with me over there.
That's why I go to Target.
There you go.
No one fucks with you at Target.
And people go in their pajamas at Target now. Is Target the new Walmart? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
pretty
the
much.
one in the Southwest is the one in the Southwest, the new one.
All right, so there you go. So obviously he's not going to show. Now, is that professional to not let you know that, hey, I'm not going to make the interview?
He called out.
To who?
To who? Who he call?
He didn't call me. He's supposed to call me.
Yeah, he calls the boss. He's just like when he lost his job.
He called me.
He said he told the interviewer that was hiring him.
Yes,
about that.
It's the same story again. I didn't realize that.
You got to you got to find out who your boss is.
Yeah.
And I know some places it's like there's manager and then there's sub manager or whatever, but you find out who you need to talk to.
Who the main dude is.
And then you say, hey.
Well, yeah, that's what happened the last time he got fired.
I have this previous appointment from a surgery that I had. And they'll say,
okay,
well, did you let the person that hired you know that? Yes, I did know that. I mean, I did let that person know, but thank you for letting me know because I'm the person that has to schedule you.
Yeah.
And if
so it's funny that it's the same story again.
Now I could schedule
that
correctly.
makes sense. Yes, you see, that's what we were talking about last week. So, all right, you're the employer. Would you, if he shows up any minute now, are you going to hire him? Are you going to give him the opportunity to interview? He's already 26 minutes late.
No, you know what? He's not late. I came in representation of
Oh, come on, man. We're not playing that. We're not playing that. Ian, if somebody comes in 26 minutes late to a job interview, would you still give that person the interview? Oh, I thought it was him. I was getting ready to play his jam over here.
Nah. I came to no,
that's not gonna fly.
No.
Nope, sorry. This ain't Buckcourt. This ain't gonna fly.
I got what's it called? Signature.
Of what?
A Bigfoot.
You know?
You just told us the story already. He said he wasn't gonna because he got another
How about
job.
this then? since you want to back him up, how about Bud Court then? You back him up on that too then?
Of course.
He will too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny how the way he defends people too.
It's a win-win. Homie. You know what? That was threatening. So in the job employers, like here in this job interview, like that's illegal.
No, I just said.
Hey, but haven't you noticed that the last person that SR1 tried to defend, which was Johnny Wheels, hasn't even shown his face anymore. You put him on witness protection, bro. Like he hasn't been around. He never brought the drinks, never brought the pizza, never brought anything. He just straight up lost, never showed up again.
I don't think you see him on social media. That's it.
That's it. Right. And somewhere else, he's in Vegas or something like that.
Oh,
Dude, he's not even here.
Yeah, he's gone. That like,
yeah, what the hell happened? You told him to disappear or what?
Everything.
All right, Ian. So we're down to 27 minutes. Bigfoot has not been here yet. Do you still give him an opportunity to interview, or are we like, hey, you know what? I can't hire you, man. You just no call, no show.
You know, if you're talking about me,
he's right.
I mean, I would probably have empathy for it.
Oh, you're too nice, man.
Yeah. But see, if you're working for like a big company where you have hard ass managers that are hard ass managers. They were hired to be managers because that's the way they are.
Yeah,
and that's what their bosses want. Their boss doesn't want to hear that
shit got done.
Somebody, they don't want to hear that. Two people didn't show up today.
So
well, guess what? The manager has to pick up that. I mean,
that slack.
Whoever the boss is going to have to pick up the slack that day. So he might be having a bad day. He might be pissed off. I would say, don't show up.
Just the same thing that they told. Stay where you're at. That's what they told them last time.
Big Bob, ask me that question. Ask me that question. Will we hire Big?
Okay,
Bigfoot?
you're not the one that's going to be doing the hiring, but as somebody who's
because you're definitely doing the threatening.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Would you hire somebody like that that's already 29 minutes late?
Hell no.
No call, no show, no excuse, no nothing.
No.
29 minutes late.
Lock that door. You bang on the door all you want. You fire.
Yeah, you see, Ian. This is the kind of people that we need nowadays because people don't learn because they keep giving them opportunities like that.
That's true.
Really?
No, if you're gonna be late, hey, call. I don't care what the excuse is. Hey, you know what? I'll lie. I got a flat tire. As soon as I'm done over here, I'm gonna head your way.
You know what? Prime example. You text everybody, say, hey, where everybody at? Hey, I'm gonna pick my little girl. I'll be there.
There you go. You see, he's right. He did message me that he was going to be late. That is true. SR1, what do you got to say about that? Would you hire somebody that is 29, going on 30 minutes already late to a job interview?
Well, let me say
you have a
this
position
first.
where...
Let me say this first.
All right.
Fuck no.
All right. Enough said. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, but he is here. I'm representing him.
Come on. Stop that bullcrap already.
And I mean, it is what it is.
Junior, would you hire somebody, Junior in the house, would you hire somebody that is already 30 minutes late right now, 30 minutes late?
No, I wouldn't even hire myself now that I'm late. But I brought some.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, you brought drinks, so I'll forgive you for that. See, he already knows.
That's actually the rule.
Yeah.
If you're going to show up late to band practice or whatever,
that's true.
You bring the nugs or you bring the beer.
Yeah.
You know what? I guess we on the same page because I brought something too.
He did too. You know what I mean? So all right. Yeah. So where are we at? Are we just gonna give up on the broski now? I mean, because we all put in our time and effort into getting them ready. And obviously, who was the one? Was it you, Cadillac, who said you asked them, hey, we can do everything that we can to help you out. But the real question is, are you willing to do? Are you willing to do the work? Yep. And obviously, it's a big no.
Big no.
Wait, what was the work?
Him show up.
Getting interviewed by us.
we were supposed to train him up all week for 2 weeks, right?
Man, you guys call that shit work.
And he didn't even. Well, that's your guy you're representing. You see,
Exactly.
He didn't even show up.
Did the work get done?
He's not here. He's not here, and he gave the same excuse.
I'm here representing him.
Nah, man, you don't even know what's going on, mate. He doesn't even know what's going on, Ian. So I don't know, man. So me personally, I'm throwing in the towel, man. That's it. Yeah, 2 weeks to get this thing prepared, and for him not to show up.
To just cancel him. And then
Well, for this interview, for this job interview, yeah, like, that's it. I'm not gonna help him. If he calls me tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, hey man, I ain't got no time.
So wait, let me hear Cadillac. What's your threat in it?
Cadillac, do you want to give him another chance or?
Hell no.
Yeah, right.
I the first one in the initial that said, hey, do you want this? You got to be the one that want this.
Yeah,
so he already showed me he don't want this at all.
True.
So and I'll probably be the one that help him know his outfit. Make sure he presentation.
Yeah, good, good.
All right,
True,
so if he's at Walmart with AT&T, I guess, unquote, we need to go to Walmart with the cameras and go over there and make sure that his ass is in there with AT&T.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want to come to the show? Well, guess what? Ian's over here too. He's going to interview right now.
Matter of fact, which Walmart there? Which one is it?
He didn't say.
I see.
Okay. All of a sudden, all of a sudden.
I didn't ask. I was just more like driving this way, and I was all like, oh, congratulations. That's good, Bigfoot.
Man, he suckered you right in, man.
I was like, be excited. Don't be nervous. No, not really. I was just driving. I was ready. Like, wow. I was smoking, coming this way.
You're like, okay, so you don't want to ride. All right. Junior, have you ever seen at Walmart, have you ever seen an AT&T representative selling you, plans or anything like that? Have you ever seen one?
At Walmart?
Yeah.
No, man.
You
Like
see,
Costco,
that's exactly
maybe.
that's exactly what I said. I don't ever remember anybody like that, but hey, man, I guess maybe you got the company wrong.
I don't believe Junior shops at Walmart.
Oh, okay, Junior.
What?
Do you shop at Walmart? You look like a Target guy.
Look like this one look like
Fallas Paderes, güey?
Huh?
Do you shop at Fallas Paderes?
Fallas Paderes.
You guys don't know about that? Come on, man. Look at these guys. Come on, man. You guys don't shop at bargain places, man? What, you got it like that?
Like Didi's?
Well, that's another one too.
I like that one. That was cool. That one's all right.
All right. So where do you shop at? Where do you do your Junior? Where do you buy your food at?
My food, most of the time at Smart and Final because it's the closest thing at my house, man.
Smart and Final, then, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Expensive. Smart Friday expensive.
It is, but it's the closest place to my house.
All right, Cadillac. Where do you shop at?
Me?
Where do you bargain at? Because you look like a bargain guy. You look like you're looking at the the newspapers and you're looking at your apps now. You for coupons.
Damn right. And
you've been couponing?
I compare prices and the
you compare prices.
That's what
Okay.
it's called now, huh?
And
That's what it's called.
And the cheaper one I go to is grocery outlet.
Grocery outlet,
Yes.
huh? All right.
I don't go to one on Ming. I go to one in Rosedale.
That's cheaper.
Cheaper.
All right.
I'll have to check it out.
Check it out.
Hey, this guy gives some good advice, man.
Check it out.
Yeah,
I go
'cause
to.
I'm spending all my money on gasoline now. So,
So you stop eating.
Yeah.
You just stop eating just because of that. It's hard with gas prices, going up.
Yeah.
It is difficult, man. You can't spend that much money on food anymore because it's got to go on gas, and with this heat, it just evaporates too, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Oh.
Yeah, the heat, man.
You're the weatherman, right?
I know.
Aren't you that guy? Well, then.
Hey, I can't control it. I can just tell the weather.
Or why do you go to weatherman school if you can't control it?
Yeah.
I can't control it. So all I can do is just tell it what's going on.
Okay.
So how you gonna be the weatherman and not be controlling the weather?
Exactly.
I'm not the
don't know.
engineer. I didn't build
Hey,
it.
as a matter of fact,
I bet if the weather was 30 minutes late, it would slide, right?
Hey, as a matter of fact, that video that was posted, right, with the weatherman telling the weather, right? People have been commenting on that thing, man, complaining about the heat. Have you been reading the comments on your own video? Yeah, what do you got to say about that,
No
man?
shit.
Like I just said. Damn it! I know it's hot as hell. I ain't got no control of that. I just tell you it's hot as hell, and I was hot, and I want y'all to feel that with me. So hey, I can't control that.
Okay, you gonna roll with it? Is that what it is?
You got to roll with it. Hell,
All right.
If I sweat, you sweat. We all sweat. So
Shit.
Yeah.
can't do nothing about it.
Because if I'm looking at the comments, I remember one comment said that, like, hey, you're the weatherman. Why don't you control the weather? Make it not hot anymore.
Yeah.
And then it said Ian Perry at the end.
That is true.
That is true. You see, I didn't want to put you on blast, man, but
So Ian, what you want me to do? You want me to blow hot air on you or something?
not with that dragon breath.
No, I just want you to tell me what part of town is cooler than the other part of town,
there
you go.
and then I can show up there.
Nah, you don't get that. You don't get
Or
no, you don't get
what-
no specification. No.
What time I need to wake up at night so I can open up the window so that I don't have to spend as much money on cooling my house because I'm behind.
You know what?
There you go.
That's your fault. That's your fault. You know what? You should get go back now. Back in the days, get you a window fan and put it in your window. And,
like a little paper one, or what?
No,
you're talking about
a floor fan.
Fan.
And if it's hot,
the box ones.
Hot, if it's hot in your room, turn the fan the opposite direction so it'll pull all that hot air out of there.
So it can suck the air up?
30 minutes, then turn it back on. Then you get your cool air.
All right.
Damn, does that work?
Hey,
I'll have to tell my wife about that.
That makes sense.
All right, well, one at a time, you guys. One at a time. We can't speak over each other. Come on. All right, Andy, go ahead.
No, I was just excited because I understood what he said.
Okay, but does that work? Ian, does that work? Putting the fan in reverse?
Sounds like it would.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I do it.
But your room is still going to be hot though because it's sucking out, but what's coming in still hot air.
See,
when you got on the opposite side of the house.
I'm breaking it down to you how I do it in my
Go ahead.
room.
How does the Weatherman save money on AC?
I turn my ceiling fan on. I put my ceiling fan on low, and I put my floor fan in the window facing out, and I let it push all the hot air out, while I still got a ceiling fan pushing the air.
Well, that sounds like a lot of electricity, my friend, that you're wasting. It's going to equal the same as an AC.
Fan don't burn electricity.
Well, how the fuck does it run?
Huh? It don't burn a lot of electricity at all.
All right.
So use that method right there.
Huh.
I want all y'all to try that method, and you tell me the difference.
All right.
It works.
Junior, you agree with this?
I think we should try that method because that shit sounds like it'll work.
You think so? I just want to know, okay, well, what kind of... It's still hot in the room. You're just blowing air out, but what's replacing that air?
What you think? What's placing it? The fan.
The same hot air that the fan is blowing around.
It's pushing the hot air out.
Okay, so Ian, am I the only one that okay? Do you understand? Does this make sense to you?
I get where you're coming from because it's the air in the room is already hot.
It's already hot, yeah.
So I mean, if you can pull air that's cooler on the outside, say it's 81 in the house, and it got down to 76 outside, and you're pulling that in, and then you're blowing that air somewhere else, like on the opposite side of the room, out of another window, then I can see that would work.
But that's not the case over here because, like you said, there's nothing there. There's not even a bucket of ice in that room to cool it off.
We're in Bakersfield. It's going to be, 98 degrees at nighttime.
Yeah.
And at that particular point, the person that's sleeping next to me on the bed is going to say, it's too freaking hot, and let's close up and let's turn on the heat.
So you will not tell that person, hey, the Weatherman said, let's turn the ceiling fan. Let's turn all the ceiling fans on. Let's put a fan here in reverse so it can blow everything out. Do you think she's gonna buy that or
no? She won't.
That's exactly. You see,
I used to have a house downtown, Oleander area, and we had lots of nice shade and stuff, but you couldn't have air conditioning in those houses, so you had a swamp cooler.
Yeah, swamp cooler. Yeah.
So swamp cooler pulls the cool air from outside, pushes it out all the windows, and it only goes so far.
Yeah.
And so
this not making any sense.
It was up to her that says, no, we need to move out to the suburbs and get a house with air conditioning.
There you go.
Because you couldn't put air conditioning in that house.
There you go. You see? So Weatherman, I think we should all go over there and see this experiment that you have going on in your place. Because do you live in Bakersfield?
Yeah, I live in Bakersfield.
All right, because I don't know, every part of Bakersfield is fucking hot, man. And I don't hear any house that doesn't turn on their AC and just the fans on and a fan in reverse. This is new to me.
You said AC.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about no AC.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody here turns on their AC.
I don't.
You don't. You say you live in a 2-story, so I do not buy that at all.
You ain't got.
We're all gonna go and we're all gonna sit there for a good solid hour, right? Ian, you're down for that? And if any of us sweat, one, you know what I mean?
Hold on. I can't control your body heat.
Yes, so, you can. You better control the temperature of that damn house. You see, the only person I believe you here was SR1. You know, so that tells me something.
That's how went on count. He believe anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, you did believe Bigfoot too, so.
Hey,
All right.
Sometimes people like everything's just an over exaggerated lie. So fuck it.
That's way some of them are way too exaggerated.
No, you know what? I said it wrong. Every lie is just an over exaggerated truth. My bad.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna leave all that in. My goodness, man. Junior, what's going on with you, man? Talk to me.
Oh. Well, I want to make a comment about that, like what Cadillac is doing, talking about with the blowing the air.
Right.
Anyway, in the Philippines, they.
Oh, here we go in the Philippines. Okay. Yeah. You live in Bakersfield, California, cabrón.
I live in the Bakersfield.
Okay,
but,
in the Philippines, where none of us are at.
It gets hot. I mean, all the time. It's island weather, right?
Tropical. Yeah.
Yeah. So they've engineered for many years how to build their nipa huts, right? They always build the windows big enough to where the flow from the air, the wind comes in, right? And on the top of the house, it's there's a gap where the hot air exits the house. So you're always getting this fresh air flowing through. It's the way that their house is engineered. And then here at my parents' house in Delano, we have a basement. And that basement never gets hot. Never gets hot below 6 feet under. That's why they bury you 6 feet under, because the temperature is always the same. Mm-hmm. So my question is, why aren't we building houses more like that? Especially here in Bakersfield, where the weather is always like locked in because we're surrounded by all these mountains.
Do you think it has something to do with us not having any fucking wind passing through here?
Exactly.
We don't have those mountains, damn it, where air could just flow through, man. Look at this shit.
No, for real.
We don't even have trees here, cabrón.
That's why we stay in the valley.
If you go through some of the older houses that were built before they had air conditioning, you will see that they have higher ceilings, and they have the windows that are higher up that will let that air stuff through, out. Yeah. And then you have, you on the north side of the house, you'll have a place for the air to come in to replace it. So as long as that stuff can, the heat rises, it spills out, and the cooler air comes in.
Well, you know what? Speaking of all these hot stuff, I brought some hot stuff.
Ooh. What'd you bring this time, man?
I brought a food called lumpia, which is
Ian? Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Ian.
Fried egg rolls. This is like one of the popular Filipino dish. I want you guys to try it out.
Oh, there you go with the vinegar again.
Hold on. I think Big need to go first. Big need to go first.
All right, I have a question. Right away. Because look, all right, Ian. Every time he brings food, there's always something in there that you do not want to eat.
Oh my God.
All right. So just yesterday he brought an egg. It was a duck embryo. Duck, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Cadillac went ahead and he ate it like nothing. Like if it was a chocolate bar. Right? So Junior brought some meat last time the sauce was all blood.
Wait.
All right. So this is the kind of food like SR1's right in. He don't care. He's like, he doesn't even want to know what's in it.
He's just hungry.
I was gonna add, but what's in it?
Well, what's in it, man?
Do we want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
All right. Well, you know what? I've been like.
I really like soul food.
Bring here.
That is not soul food.
It's not soul food, my guy.
That's
it's actually really good.
Filipino.
Though. Like, it's pretty good.
What is it? It's a delicacy right there. Okay, what part of the body of the giraffe is that?
It's not a giraffe. It's a ground beef with garlic, onions, and the other vegetables and seasoning and stuff.
Oh, all right. SR1, how was that?
It was good.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was good. All right.
That's
Yeah.
good.
It's really good. But
All right.
I want to double dip, but I don't want to do that.
You said beef, right? Ground beef.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm just kidding. Cadillac, is that good?
Great.
All right, guys. Let me tell you exactly what it is, man. You guys are gonna love this one right here. Don't do that. Oh man, I gotta get one too. And I don't like trying new stuff.
You gonna like it?
It is pretty good.
Go ahead and say, it's good. Go ahead and say it.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You know, I think I made a mistake, like by bringing a lot of shocking food.
Yeah,
that
making us eat it.
People wouldn't eat. But you know what? It's you know, like it's the most entertaining thing, like to hear people like cringe.
Yeah.
But it's not as entertaining when you're saying, "Oh, this is good," right?
Right.
I disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
Only way I eat it is you always tell me you gotta do it for the bug. And I have to do. I have to eat it then.
You eat it?
Yeah, I have to eat it.
All right,
I think
that's
it's
not
funnier
bad.
watching him like cringe though, like.
That really isn't bad at all. But what do you think, Ian? It's not bad.
Yeah,
Something you could go ahead and try. Go ahead, man. Dig in.
Yeah.
Go ahead and dig in while I get I'll get the news out of the way, because you know you were asking about the weekly weird news last time, if it's a real thing. You know what? It is a real thing, and here we go. Everybody ready? Y'all know what time it is. 1, 2, 3, let's go. La 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 la. All right, man. So for my first news article that I have here is strongman John Stevenson pulls car with his penis
What?
while body is on fire.
What?
Yep. You heard that. That's just the first story.
Was that his own idea?
Well, let's find out. John Stephenson, who is 50, hauled a two-tone French police car 40 meters, 131 feet to be exact, along a Halifax street using his manhood. How do you feel about that, Ian?
You said French?
Yeah. Okay. All right. A quirky strongman claims that he has become the first individual globally to tow a vehicle with his penis while ablaze. He also set his back on fire, too. So I don't know what I'm more impressed with, right? John Stevenson, who is 50, dragged a two-tone French police car 40 meters, all right, along the residential street using his manhood after being set alit. He accomplished the extraordinary stunt in Halifax, West Yorkshire on Thursday. And he bewildered local residents as they looked on and employing a tow rope fastened to his penis, right? And John managed to haul, and there's a video here, a Renault Clio RS along the road where the ITV drama Ackley Bridge was shot, and despite acknowledging that it did hurt quite a bit, and I quote, the father of three confirmed, and I quote, everything was still intact. I know you had that question, Ian. So how do you feel, Ian? Like this is it right here. Look.
That doesn't look like it was. That looks like in Bakersfield.
Yeah, that probably. So all right. So do you think this is even possible? There's a video up here. Do you think that's even possible for a man to pull? You know what I mean? Because you got to have a certain amount of junk size, right? Length, right? Can you do it if you're 6 inches or below? I don't think you could. Maybe like a little mini coupe, maybe, but not a big car like that.
To pull it
from
your crotch area.
Johnson's.
Did you not see the picture? You want me to show you the picture? I could zoom it in.
No.
Okay. So I mean, is that even possible? No, not Ian. You're a man. You won album of the year, so you walk around like you have a big sausage. You know what I mean? Because you're king ding-a-ling at that moment, right? When you get the award, walking around everywhere. You go to Walmart with your award, and everybody looks up to you like, man, that's Ian 9-inch Perry, right? So do you think something like that is you're wrapping it around your crotch area underneath your testicles, man, and pull? You're yanking a vehicle, man.
That's just a bad use of a tool.
All right, there you go. But he's done with that tool. He already has 3 kids. I don't think he wants any more.
Yeah.
Kind of like, do you think that's something that the Weatherman can do?
Fuck no.
All right, so you're not even gonna try.
Hell no.
All right, so I guess so.
I could do it.
All right, SR1, you could do it. You have the right package to tow a car.
It doesn't need to be long and all that. It just needs to be firm and stiff.
Okay, so there you go.
You just gotta do it.
And do you think like the testicle size matters?
You gotta think like a pussy.
Oh, okay. You gotta think with your balls and dick. Yeah. Then that's the man that has big balls and small penis. I mean, that's probably the secret right there.
I disagree.
That's the secret. All right. That's funny. Okay, so in other news, doctor accidentally fixes patient's irregular heartbeat. How do you think he did it?
Slapping him.
All right, that's the one guess.
He electrocuting him or something?
Electrocute. That's another guess. Ian, how do you think he accidentally fixed patient's irregular heartbeat?
Gave him the wrong drug? I don't know.
Okay, gave him the wrong drug. Junior, what do you think he did?
Caffeine pills, maybe.
All right. By sticking a finger in a very unexpected place.
In the ass.
All right. So
Belly button.
let's read along. That's one way to make your heart jump or slow it down. In one man's case, walking home one night, a 29-year-old man from Queens started experiencing heart palpitations, right? Am I saying it right? Yeah. Palpitations at 140 beats per minute, okay? Far higher than the average resting heart rate at 60 to 100 beats per minute. Am I right? Am I right about that, Junior? You know about that stuff.
Well, not really.
All right, but when well, you go to the hospital a lot, so all right. But when he was admitted to the hospital, the solution came in a bit of a surprise in an area farther south of his heart. All right, rarely dangerous or life-threatening heart palpitations can be brought on by several causes like a lack of sleep, caffeine, alcohol, or even stress. The rapid fluttering, flip-flopping, or pounding sensations in the chest often go away on their own, or it could be a sign of arrhythmia.
Yes.
Arrhythmia.
That's what it is?
That's arrhythmia. Yeah.
All right. Abnormal heartbeat when electrical signals that tell the organ how to beat aren't working properly, all right? Before using a standard procedure. All right, let's get to the point right here. Let's say when he gets to the doctor, pretty much.
Probably just scared him. It's like, man, I didn't expect that. It's like scaring the sneeze out of somebody.
Yeah.
All right, that is true. That is true.
I have this theory.
It's funny because I'm reading the article, but then this picture popped up. You know what I mean? That's what it is right there, man. So pretty much, I already read the article already, and he stuck one finger in that man's asshole.
Yeah.
And that's what slowed down his heartbeat. You know what I mean? I guess he just and he kind of calmed down a little bit. You know what I mean?
I got questions.
I have questions too, man. But go ahead, man.
So he stick the whole finger up in
Yeah,
there?
you got to go all in. You can't just go, up to like the knuckle. No, you got to go all the way in.
Okay. My next one is, did he wiggle it inside of? Did he go around and then?
No, I think it was just like the pressure. The pressure of it kind of stopped him a little bit, and maybe it was a different sensation. Who knows, man? And that kind of slowed down his heart rate.
Did he have long nails?
Shoot, you better hope he doesn't. I mean, because that could be another wound right there. You know?
That would stop my heart right there.
So did the patient like it?
Well, I mean, what do you think?
Oh, no.
Did he come back for the checkup?
Probably.
Yeah,
he probably did. He's like, I'm on 2 fingers now.
It's regular.
There you go, man. So, hey, if you have a problem, with your heart rate, you know what I mean? So now you know what a solution is. You don't have to go to the doctor. You can do this at home if you want, or call the Weatherman.
Did you do it yourself or?
Yeah, you could. He didn't have to go to the doctor for that. I mean,
the Weatherman do it.
I think.
Did you know, if say you're out in public and there's someone like attacking someone or something, doing that would stop them.
I believe that. That's a good advice, right there.
That also stops pet bulls from fighting too. You just fucking.
I don't even want to know how you know that one.
I don't know where you get that from.
That sounds a little bit.
The last article I have over here. Okay, so millionaire U.S. big game hunter, he's 75 years old, is trampled to death by 5 elephants while hunting antelope in Central Africa. Okay, now this is when you got way too much money. Okay, where you're down to go over there to Africa and you wanna go over there and hunt some deer, and you see some elephants, and the elephants got upset. They started going towards this millionaire, and they stomped on him, and he died. What a way to go, man, right? You got all the money in the world, and you want to do some stupid shit like this, man.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that, Ian? Is that something that you would, if you have $1 million, be like, hey, man, let's go hunting in Africa, man?
Personally, no.
No, you wouldn't. That's not the way Ian's going to go out. Not by getting stomped by elephants and all of that.
Yeah, I don't need no trophies.
All right. You already got one, or the one that matters already. Kind of like, would you go out there? You're a millionaire already. You can do whatever you want, but you want to go hunting over there in Africa, man, with the elephants and everything in there, man.
I want to go fuck with them wild animals over there.
You're just going to kick back and enjoy your money? Is that what's going to happen?
Exactly. I'm going to spend my money, and kick back and relax. and watch people do stupid stuff like that. Hell no, my money. I'm gonna enjoy mine and relax and do other stuff with it. Not die.
Yeah, not die.
And smudge my elephants. Hell no.
And it feels like that can't be like a one hit and you're done. It takes several, right? For the human body to just, hey, give up and I'm dead type shit.
Yeah.
It has to get stomped on several times. I mean,
that's a slow death.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's hot as fuck over. You talking about hot over here? It's hot out there, man.
Yeah.
And you die right there in the middle of the sun, man.
Hey,
because you got stomped on, man.
Question.
I've never been to Africa, man.
Yes, you have. in your head. Hey, how much an elephant weigh?
You know what? That's a very good question, man.
2 tons.
Like
2 tons?
Yeah.
2 tons, all right.
That's the size of the car then. What weight is a car then? So that means that
like about 2 to 2.5.
All it says is that the elephant, the female ones, can stand up to 12 feet tall at the shoulder, weigh nearly 4 tons, and run at speeds of 25 miles per hour, dude.
Damn.
Imagine that, getting ran over by 5 of those bad boys, man.
Damn.
That is crazy, man.
That'd be nice.
So they got pictures of this gentleman right here. You know what I mean? So
Give me a peek.
we're not going to play what race it is because we already know what it is. So, all right, look, that's him with a big-ass fucking lion, right?
No wonder he got that light.
Look at that.
No wonder why they were mad.
Yeah, but look at his room. Do you think his head is going to fit up there now?
Yeah, he had to fit up there now. Yeah.
Look at all the damage that he did to the wildlife.
You know, that would be a great follow-up for the website is have elephants sitting around and having his head on the wall.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious right there. So we're not going to feel bad for this gentleman right there. All right, man, that's going to do it for our weekly weird news. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. La 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 la. All right, Ian. So you got your first dose of our weekly weird news. You know, what did we learn today? What did we learn from the news today?
Well, don't be mean to elephants.
Okay,
Don't piss them off.
Yeah.
You know, if you know, this is kind of awkward, but you know, if you're having heart problems and you don't have the baby aspirin or whatever, I mean, I guess you know, the finger's going to do it.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the hospital. We know that.
Yeah.
But like, use proper use of lubrication as well. You don't want to go in rough too, because that can cause another problem also.
Yeah, and don't double dip.
That's a good one right there. All right. Oh man, I tried to get him with a joke, but he got me with that one. So all right. Well, we're gonna wrap this up and stick around for this. Stick around for the second half of the show. We got our girlsky Deedra Patrick in the house.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, Madam Micah from the Fungal Pharmacy. When I'm in the lab, you best believe that I am making quality capsules, teas, and chocolates. And when I'm making that candy, you better believe that I'm bumping that Bakersfield Underground the Bug. Hit me up on Instagram and let me take care of all of your mushroom needs. Much love, everyone.
You've heard Go Lift personal training on the Bug, and now it's time for you to visit the facility. Go Lift personal training offers many services such as group fitness, youth sport training, and personal training. Come and visit the Go Lift training facility where you will see a variety of workout equipment to better enhance your workout. They also offer one-on-one personal training, meal planning, grocery shopping, meal prepping, counseling, so they have you covered no matter the situation. Go Lift Personal Training has the best team of fitness professionals that will get you and your body in sync on the path towards reaching your fitness goals. So what are you waiting for? Visit Go Lift PT on all social media or goliftpt.net. KRJ Collectibles is a spot where all the broskies go to find the rarest and dopest collectibles. From Funko Pop, Bandai Namco figures to my favorite McFarlane Toys collectibles. With special guests popping up for live in-person meet and greet like the hardcore legend himself, Mick Foley, to the original Incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno. At KRJ Collectibles, you never know who's gonna show up next. Follow KRJ Collectibles on social media to be the first to find out about their famous super sales. So don't be left out. Visit KRJ Collectibles at 1410 Weibel Road, Suite 102. That is 1410 Weibel Road, Suite 102.
Yo, Bako, got a vision that needs to pop? Lade Productions is the spot where creators make waves. We're talking visual, audio, print, all in one place. Drop your next hit, shoot that fire content, or print out the dopest designs. It's all here. This ain't just a studio. It's your creative HQ. Lade Productions, where Bakersfield creates.
Oh yeah, my bad. It's your boy Bigfoot. I want to thank y'all guys for tuning in to The Bug. If you guys don't know about it, y'all need to tune in, click that subscribe button, and also send a link to your friends, your family, your cousin, your sister, and also your grandma. But tune in. I'm out.
It's gonna be a good day. I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna be a good day, and I'm already gone, 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 gone. Yes, I'm already gone. Wake up, man. I've been looking at my hands, watching time go by.
we are back with the Bakersfield Underground, the Bud. And you just heard our girlski, Deedra Patrick, with Good Day. Welcome to the show, girlski.
Thank you.
What an honor it is to have you here on the show, for real, because I've been waiting to do this interview for a while. Because, we had some setbacks earlier. You should have been here, a month ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Just about? Something
ago.
like that, a year ago, yeah. But we can never make it happen, and it's finally happening.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the show. This is exciting for me because once I listened to the Golden Side album, I've been wanting to interview you ever since. I believe there was one occasion where I don't know if we met that night at Fidel's house. Did you go to one of the...
I didn't go.
There was 2 events. You didn't go to any of those? Okay. I thought you were going to be there because I heard you were supposed to, because you were part of that album as well.
Yes, uh-huh.
But yeah, that could have been an opportunity right there.
It's hard to get me to leave the house.
Where can we find you at on social media? Go ahead and plug away.
Well, for my music, I'm at Deedra Patrick Music on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. For my artwork, I'm at DD Fine Art on all 3 platforms as well. And for all my 50 million other bands, those are on there. Turquoise. For my voice lessons, that's on there. Deedra Patrick Voice Studio.
There you go. And what perfect teacher than yourself, right? You got that powerful voice.
Thank you.
How long have you been in music? Let's start from the beginning. What got you into music?
I don't know what got me into music because I don't remember not having music in me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
from the time I was born, I think I'm more music than flesh, really. But my mother played the accordion and always sang songs around the house. And then
nice.
When I moved to Oklahoma, we were Pentecostal, so anytime a tent was up, we were in it singing gospel songs. Yeah. That's how I learned how to read music, actually, was from hymnals. Nice. And then, the Lawrence Welk show. No. I mean, my background in music is so diverse, because my grandma listened to the Lawrence Welk. And I always thought that was cool because the ladies dressed real pretty and they didn't have to do any crazy runs or anything. They could just sing all plain, but had pretty voices.
Yeah.
And then there was there was the Mac Davis show. No, look, I'm totally aging myself. But if I have to try to think of what influenced me before I was 13, it's pretty much was radio or my mother playing music or church or stuff like that.
It was always around you then, huh?
Always.
We pretty much lived the same life then because both my parents were pastor, Pentecostal church also, so I grew up in church. They used to put me up there to sing when I was really small. I learned how to play instruments in church. So same thing. Radio was huge for me as well.
Yeah.
So
whatever was on the radio was what I liked.
Yeah.
We didn't have fancy stereo system and
all. No. Yeah. It's just a small little speaker pretty much. Exactly. Whatever you were able to get your hands on.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's talk about growing up in church then, right? The music in church, completely different, right?
Right.
And what did you learn from gospel music? Because again, it's completely different. Did you have instruments there, or was it all a cappella pretty much?
No, it
choir.
Was all, back then that was before they made karaoke tapes. Let's see. No. We had a lady who played the organ. The big organ, and they'd always take their shoes off and be there in their socks up there playing.
Yeah.
Anyway, and a 4-part choir, so you had the bass doing the counter melodies, which I always found fascinating.
Yeah.
So. I think, though, but what I took from that in my style are the harmonies, because that's what I liked about a big church choir was the 4-part harmonies and the counter melodies. There was always some kind of counter melody or somebody echoing something, and I loved that. And so I think that is, even through my album, I think that's probably the most common thing in the production-wise of all the songs, or all the harmony parts, all the background parts. And so, that's probably what I took from it. But growing up in church, in Pentecostal, so you kind of brought up that if you're going to do music, it should just be for God and just be, otherwise, you're a sinner. I've been kicked out of 3 churches.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? She can't come here no more.
You can't sing that song here.
That's it. She was in a metal band. I swear. One time I was standing in church. This was after I came back to Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And you know how in the beginning of the Pentecostal service, everybody stands up and they give their testimony?
Yeah.
So this man stands up and he turns around, he pointed right back at me and he goes, "That girl should not be allowed to sing in church anymore because she was in a metal band in L.A."
Oh, man.
I could have died.
And that guy admitted he saw you.
Yeah.
It
was me.
A friend of a friend told me.
How did he see it? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But it's so strange. But it's not so much like that now, right?
Yeah.
But I
I
mean,
hope
it
not.
really was. I mean,
Yeah.
And so in answer to your question before, so coming up, well, one, I didn't think I knew I had a gift, but I didn't think I'd really get to use it in church too much because women didn't get to do much in church. There was one female singer that I ever saw, and she was from out of town.
Okay.
This was when I lived in Oklahoma. And so then when I came to California, I left my whole family there and came and lived with a whole new family when I was 13.
Okay.
And that's when I started singing, like secular music and singing in choir in high school. I went to Arvin High, and I got in a rock band. So I got in a rock band as soon as I
different.
graduated. Yeah, and I didn't want anything to do with country music because, I don't know, I just didn't. Growing up in Oklahoma, whatever, you just couldn't pay me. And it was because people were constantly saying, you look like a country singer. You probably sing country because I had a really thick accent.
Oh, okay.
And so when you're young and 13, that was embarrassing, right? So I didn't want to sound like that. So anyway, yeah. Where were we?
No. I mean, okay. So after you were done with church, but I get you because me growing up, I got kicked out of church for being bald, for shaving. I used to play the guitar in church, and I got kicked out because they said I was a gangster, man.
Because you shaved your head?
Yeah, because I shaved my head. That was it. That's all it took after playing there for many years, growing up in there. But hey, so I understand. I can relate.
Yeah,
and
it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, especially when you have that talent and you want to go out there and and use your talent, right?
And
but
you think you're doing the good. You're doing good.
Yeah,
you're not doing anything wrong.
I sure hope it's not like that anymore.
I don't think it is so much.
I hope so. But they're probably a little bit more.
There's too many different churches now.
Yeah, there is.
So many different places people can go, and I'm not saying one way or the other whether one's right or not.
Yeah,
but
of course.
There's so many places.
A little bit more opportunity. They're more chill with the rules now, pretty much. So so you're done singing gospel music, which is again. Is really good for your voice, right? You're up there. And you said you had a choir behind you too later on, right? So you had backup. I was there by myself. I had nobody. I was up there singing by myself at that time.
You mean in church?
Yeah, in church. Yeah.
I never actually sang in church.
Though. Oh, okay. So you saw somebody else that was up there. Okay.
Because so in Oklahoma, like, there was more like, like a girl. Like, I didn't have that opportunity. But when we moved here, when I was 13, I moved out here to Lamont and moved in with my dad. And went to church sometimes out in Arvin at the Gospel Tabernacle there, and sometimes I would sing. I started singing in high school, I just figured out I could sing in choir in high school.
That's amazing.
And that was all classical music, all opera.
Yeah.
And then from there, when I was 17, I got in a band I went to BC for art, and I got in a band with a bunch of guys from Arvin and I quit college after about a year and a half or something. I never did finish my degree at that time. I went back later. But anyway, so I got in a band with a bunch of guys and went to Arvin High. And we started playing at 17 around Suds. And
what kind of music was that? Was that the rock band?
Top 40 rock. Okay. It was contraband. Were you in the band with Lauren?
Here we go. Here's another story.
Okay, so like at the end of the hall, from where we were rehearsing in the hall over there on the loop.
Yes.
Horseshoe Road. What's that called? Easton Drive?
Easton Drive. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's how far back we go, yeah? Were you in their band? Or how do I know you? Like, when's our first meeting point?
The first place I met you was me, Joey D, and Joe Wilson were living... in the
Isla Verde?
Isla Verde.
Okay.
And
that's before I tamed Joey.
Right.
That's my boyfriend.
All right. I tamed him.
I remember he was always getting in trouble when those three lived in that apartment. No.
Ian, more stories, huh, Ian?
I forgot we were being recorded.
There's videotapes out there that we just recently found, some VHS tapes.
We can talk about those. But I may have met you earlier than that, but I remember meeting you. We were up in our apartment. We were taking pictures for some promos and stuff. And I was living with Joey Del Sanos and Joe Wilson in that apartment there. And there was another guy from the Arvin area, a younger kid, very, very, very pretty guy, and I can't even remember his name. He played keyboard.
Wasn't Robert Velasco?
No.
Oh,
No.
you mean David Vargas.
David Vargas. That's it. David Vargas. And he was playing
He's the whole reason I ever got in a band.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's the first person that approached you about, hey, you want to come
We
and
all
join
went
the
to
band?
high school together, and he called me after we graduated and said, hey, you know what? You need to get in a band.
Yeah.
I was like, really? He goes, yeah, you can do it. He goes,
Yeah.
Bobby and the guys are getting together. Come out to Arvin. And so we used to.
Yeah. but I mean, what I remember is her showing up, and she just had energy walking into the room. That was just the kind of person she was, and we were all busy in our own band, so we never really got a chance to see each other.
Yeah, it was different
play.
back then. You never met the other bands around town.
Yeah.
That's
other
crazy,
than Lions at 2 a.m.
Or
Cindy's.
We used to go to gigs, and then we'd show up at Suds for after hours.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that was always fun because you get. There were a few of us they'd let in, and then they'd lock the door behind us.
Right. Yeah.
Stay up there
it
all
was
night.
considered a private club at that. After hours, and so you did meet other musicians from around town, but yeah, you would do your gig, and then you would show up there and meet some of the other musicians around town, but we never went to each other's gigs because everybody was gigging. So
That's what it was on every Friday, almost every day then, right? During that time, was there like an event going on? There was always something going on, right?
Well, I mean, back in the 80s, there were so many bars that had long contracts. Like, we were at Tamashanner for like a 2-year contract, I think.
Oh, wow.
So,
check that out.
And there weren't a whole lot of bands around, so to speak, playing in the clubs because there was like the R&B band, like there was Press with Glinda.
Yeah.
And then there was us, Contraband. We really sucked.
Hey, but you were doing your thing.
Because we got good back then on the stage. Like,
that was practice, yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't have YouTube and all that kind of stuff and to learn from. It was just old school getting.
I mean, which can be good
on
sometimes, right?
stage.
Did you want those recordings to be out, though?
No, I mean, there's some that I wouldn't play for anybody. But there's some live recordings where I'm like, oh my God.
I can't believe I did
Always
that.
so sharp. Always singing off key.
That is cool.
Yeah, I remember. I was dating Joey, but probably not at that time. But I do remember thinking you guys were I was only 17, so I remember thinking you guys were like the young, hip, like, dudes in your apartment with the girls all the time.
Yeah.
Ian, you want to talk about that? You look so innocent, man. Now the stories come out, huh?
Yeah.
So did you guys played on the same gig at the same venue, but you just didn't run across each other? Is that what it was?
No, we were just around, and I mean, we were doing more top 40. I mean, everybody kind of had to be top 40.
Yeah.
There were
Be higher.
there were no original bars then.
Yeah.
Yeah, not until the 90s. Did that
That's when it
happen.
started hitting then. Okay.
That's
But
why I left.
I want to write my own stuff. Is that what you wanted?
That's why I left. Exactly why I left.
I mean, everybody starts off like that, right? A lot of bands start off by playing,
Covers.
cover songs, and until you guys are ready to write your own music,
Why
pretty
not?
much.
That's where the money is.
It's
like
practice,
if it's just a side gig or a hobby, the money is in doing covers and getting paid, and it's
that
fun.
is true. Yeah.
If it's and as a coach, one thing I've learned is the different types of people. Like, I learned who I was as a little girl by giving singing lessons for 20 years. There are some people I meet them and I know who they are. They're like me. We were birthed this way. And I met little kids that were little weirdo kids, just like I was a weirdo kid. And those are the true artists. Those are the true musicians. Those are the ones where it wouldn't matter what I said or whatever. That's who they are. That's what they are. That's what that's me. And so in these kids that I started coaching, I learned a lot about myself through watching these kids. I don't know what got me on this train.
But it's interesting though. But go ahead.
But I did learn that. I know why, the covers versus originals.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's also musicians who really love it, and they probably feel the same euphoria or whatever. And I'm only saying this observing as a coach. Yeah. That do it for that also, but they're not going to live or die. Whether I'd had counseling. I'm going to die.
Yeah. You said it already.
I need a therapist. If I can't sing, it's like, There are some people though like that who it's just who you are. Like you can't take it from them, and it'd be mean for their partner to take it from them. And it's hard for their partner to understand that sometimes too. You know, like my house, you walk in, the whole front room is a music studio. Like the whole front room is just.
Man, as soon as you walk in,
that's what the whole front room is.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
That's why I have a house.
Yeah.
So there's a place to put stuff, but. Anyway, and then there's, but when it comes to covers or originals, for me as a songwriter, I've always been a songwriter before a singer. And so I've always been writing songs since I was 9.
Since you were 9, okay.
And it's always because they come to me, like something that needs to be said or that I want to say. I don't ever have writer's block.
That's very interesting right there, okay.
No, because I don't write because I want to sit down and write a song, which therefore would create writer's block maybe. I write because I have to write the song. Like that's that outlet that God gave me to release whatever of experiences I've had is through the songs that I write. So, and there are other kids that I met through my coaching that are just like that. I just started to recognize them. That's why I hate AI so much.
Oh yeah, that's Ian and I have gone into that conversation. Like, it's insane.
But what about the little kids that are like me?
Yeah.
That if it wasn't for music, I'd have probably been the weirdo forever.
Oh yeah.
And that's their gift they have. Just like the dude who can play football, who maybe is going to get their scholarship for that, or the other kid that's good at drawing, or another kid that's good at math. Like if everybody wants the cool thing that they think is cool, then you're never going to learn what your gift is that you really have inside of you.
Exactly.
And then that takes it away from those little kids that maybe that was their one special thing, was that guitar or whatever.
Yeah.
That's where the girls started noticing them because they carried the guitar around.
That's me.
Yeah, I got a couple of dates off of that.
That's why it bugs me so much. I just think we're all unique and we have our own gifts. Yeah. So, but I do agree with AI in a lot of things. I just bought my house and I couldn't afford a real estate agent, so me and my ChatGPT.
It's good for that, but not for music, though. Yeah.
No, not for creating.
Yeah. Where can people find you at if they want to contact you for singing lessons? Because if you're gonna learn from somebody, it should be you.
Yeah.
So go ahead and plug that away.
That's Deedra Patrick Talent Development and Voice Studio on Facebook. Now,
is there an age limit of when they can start off, or just?
I was just gonna say I quit during the pandemic giving singing lessons because germs.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. Yeah.
So I haven't started back, but now that I bought my house,
now you're gonna. Yeah, there you go.
18 and over, though, I think.
18 and over.
I just hate it, though. I love working with kids, and they love me so much. But I think I'm going to ease into it one day a week and just take my pro clients who come that are.
That's good right there.
I get a lot of clients that are like that, And kids, the only reason why I don't want to do kids right now is because kids need. If they're going to take lessons, it needs to be disciplined. I need to show them the discipline of every single week. And I'm not sure I'm ready to do that with my schedule now. So I hate to disappoint them. And even though the parents always say, no, it's okay, Deedra. We'll come whenever you can do it. You can always tell they're disappointed. So I don't want to disappoint them.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You already know that you're not ready for that yet. So why even do it?
Yeah, I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Now, will you be honest if you get somebody that comes in and just doesn't have that voice to sing?
What do you think, Ian?
Will you be honest, or are you going to be like, hey, that's okay, sweetie, we can go ahead and try this? No, you'll be honest. Hey, you know what? Maybe you go play the bass.
I think if the kid has the drive, that they might find their voice in some type of music.
In some other instrument.
There you go, where they're quiet.
Or save it.
Sorry.
It's the truth, though.
Coaching.
It's the truth, yeah.
I thought he was going to tell you, I know what she tells him. No. He comes out with the sweet Ian answer.
Yep. That's Ian right there.
I don't do that. Because, I charge $80 an hour. And to me, if their parents bringing them in there and they can't sing, and I can tell. But I'm going to tell you something, though. And I can tell, though, I might encourage them, not the first lesson because I don't want to kill them, but like after the second week, and that's because the second week, someone who's completely off key the first week will come back in and be on key the second week because they're not scared. They're not nervous, and they know what to expect. Yes. But I can tell by listening to their pitch against the piano whether they can sing or not. However, nobody's going to come in and do that unless they really love music. There's something in there that they love. It could be the guitar. It could be the bass.
If the kid has the drive to figure it out, then you can work with that. But if they're doing it because their parents want them to, or because grandma said they're paying for this and you're going to do it, I would say, you don't want those kind of students anyway.
Yeah, but I can't make someone, and I'm just telling you, this is the truth. I can't make someone who can't sing because physically they can't sing, sing. I can teach someone that, and I'm really good at coaching, so I know I'm good at this. So I can take someone who maybe comes to me and says, I want to sing at my wedding. I'm getting married in 6 months, and it's one song. Now, I can teach pretty much anybody one song. Yeah, because it's muscle memory, where the pitch goes. There's a lot of technical things, too, what note to squeeze your left butt cheek on, and which one to squeeze you know what I mean? When to do this. Like, it's all muscles, so it's a sport, basically. So if you figure out how much exertion it takes to hit that pitch, and you memorize that over and over, I can usually do that.
All right.
Then you give them a song, though, that they never sung before, and they will be completely off key.
Okay. So they can't come in saying, I want to sing a Queen song, with Freddie Mercury. Like,
me too. I can't do that. But I found that. But I also have to say, this is something I had to really check myself on. I would have moms bringing their kids to me when I first started coaching here from LA, and they'd be like, my kid's the best kid ever.
Oh, yeah.
And then they would turn out good, though. And I wouldn't think they were good because, for one, they were young. And so you shouldn't coach a human voice before the age of 7 to 9.
Why is that?
Because the type of scales and things that you do in proper singing, stretching the vocal cords while the vocal cords are still growing, can cause permanent damage on the vocal cords.
No way.
And there's also a certain way you should train a human voice before certain ages because for your hormones, even for a man, or your vocal cords on what level of development you are physically. So
that's
there's
interesting,
lots of
right there.
reasons.
Yeah, I didn't know
you
that.
Can damage. That's why voice lessons usually cost a little more than, say, guitar lessons, and in any other city, because you got to get certified for anatomy in order to know to do it.
Oh, wow,
but these women were right. Like, maybe they had a grandma or their mother could. I didn't see it when the kids are 5 or 6 or whatever, but then I've seen a couple turned out and had good voices.
That is interesting right there. Yeah.
Having a good ear, having a good ear and maybe a marginal voice, maybe you work on the expression, or show them like somebody like Bob Dylan, and get them to just be expressive
and in key.
And in key.
Ian, not everybody's a singer, Ian. Come on. Some of us just need to hum in the background.
But what he's saying
start a
is
podcast.
So true.
But
what about what's her face? Although, I mean, you're mentioning people that have weird, quirky voices, but they're still in key.
Yeah.
But Macy Gray, love her voice. Weird voice.
A little raspy voice, but she does her thing.
She does her thing. Yeah. And not a huge range. She keeps her melodies pretty tight.
Knows her limits.
That's also, I think, an important thing about singers. Like me, I never could do runs or sing blues, even though that's what I do now.
But you got a couple blues songs out there,
That's my thing now.
Stop lying.
It took me till I was 70. No, kidding. Till I could sing the blues, You
got to have that little bit of that raspy voice in there.
Well, I always had it, but I couldn't do the runs. And I also, the timing in blues, a little bit different, not always coming on the one, like in classic rock, 4/4, coming on the one, you know what I mean? And so blues are a little different in the filling back and not jumping all over it and over singing it. I learned a lot. That's only been in the last 10 to 15 years. I think I've picked that up. But I was a smooth singer. That's why I liked Linda Ronstadt and the Lawrence Welk singers, because they didn't do anything. They just stood there and looked pretty and sang with pretty voices. And that's why I always thought I could never have a career, because I thought, well, I can't do any of those vocal gymnastics and stuff. And then I learned that's not really what makes a good singer.
Yeah, that's not you though. I can't imagine you being on stage and not moving around. I see some of your videos on YouTube, and it's there's no way you really get into that groove.
Yeah.
You feel the music. You can hear it on your voice, which we're gonna hear a couple of the tracks here coming up. But yeah, it's hard to just stand there and not feel that music, especially your own music.
You know what? Oh, I don't know. I could probably because I could talk to Ian forever too about just stories we could probably bring up.
Go for it, man. Give me 2 stories, man.
What were you saying? You were telling us something. What were you trying to say?
I guess A lot of people learn stuff the wrong way.
Oh.
Okay, I know I taught myself how to play guitar, and I was interested enough to figure stuff out. Same thing with singing. I never really thought I would sing, but as a practical manner of being in a band and singing for 5 sets, you can't have one person take all that weight. So I ended up singing a lot of songs that that were probably not in my key.
Right.
Or you're singing top.
That's hard with cover songs.
Yeah. And then having certain people that can only play in the real key because you're learning it off the record and you can't transpose. But my point is a lot of people singing top 40 are singing stuff that a certain person has a lot of range, and you're singing wrong to get the job done, and you're giving stuff. You're doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And so being able to, if you have the drive to express yourself in music, is you learn enough discipline so that you know what the right key is, right range is, or you learn to do songs that that kind of fit your style.
Yeah, until your style broadens. It's like being a painter. Like when I first started painting, remember all those weird 70s paintings I put up during the pandemic? Dude, I don't even know why people like those things. I was so embarrassed of them, I wouldn't sell them, and now I'm like, I should have sold those paintings.
Yeah, you could have made some money.
But now,
right?
as I've been doing it more, what I paint broadens. But it's also with songwriters, too. Like I always tell people that are coming in that are songwriters that are getting singing lessons, I always tell them, compare it to like if you played the guitar, and at first all you knew were 3 chords. You'd be writing all your songs with those 3 chords, you know.
That is true.
That's all right. But as you learn more chords, then your songs get more sophisticated and you do more things with them. And the same as a singer, for me, when I write songs, I might hear something differently than someone else would hear. So as a songwriter, it's kind of cool, I think, how your style can come about by where you're at right there with your talent, too. Like even Nirvana didn't play a whole bunch of chords and stuff in there, whatever.
That is true, yeah.
It made my guitarist so happy.
That was a break for him. When
they came out, I remember because we lived in LA, and we had 2 guitarists, but we got rid of the one, and we kept the other, who is a phenomenal rhythm guitarist. He's the one who did Mystical Angel with me, and he's just a really great rhythm guitarist, which people don't realize how amazing it is to have an amazing rhythm guitarist.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially like when, great guitarists like in LA are a dime a dozen, someone who can get in the gut in it and write a song is great. But anyway, so when Nirvana came out, I remember telling him, because that's when we did our change to the one guitar, and he was a very simple guitarist. I was like, dude, who cares? Like, I'm all, they're not doing all kinds of crazy, like, fancy guitar stuff, People love them. But it's about the emotion and the songs and what you put forth, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
You started writing music, you said, when you were seven years old. What were the first music that you wrote? What was it about? Was it poetry, or was it just the music came to you, you just started writing it down?
Until I started playing piano, songs always come to me, and the melody and just the lyrics, you know what I mean? And so that's how it was back then. So I would write little songs that had no music to them. And it was a church song, a gospel song, I remember. And then after that, I started, when I really got into songwriting was when I moved to LA. And that is, I was kidding earlier, but that is why I moved to LA, because I knew when I got in my first band, I was only 17, and I was going to BC on an art scholarship, and I knew I wanted to live in LA. I loved LA. I loved LA.
It's a different vibe over there.
It's not the way it is anymore, but I loved it there. I used to always feel at home when I went there. I knew from the minute I graduated high school, I was going to leave here and go there. So I got a job at Pacific Bell, and I knew I had to work there 5 years, and then I could transfer with them to downtown LA, which is what I did.
Nice.
Then I started getting the Music Connection magazine. I don't know if you guys know that magazine. And it's a magazine that they would sell in LA remember they'd have all the magazine stands on the corners.
Yeah.
And it's basically the underground, like LA music scene. So anybody looking for a singer, whatever. And so I started auditioning for bands out of the magazine. And I got in a band called Tipsy Fox.
Nice.
And that's when I started really just doing all originals. That's all that we did in Los Angeles. There's tons of places to play there. That's
yeah. One whole strip right there. You can play anywhere in there. Yeah.
And so
that's awesome right there.
That's when I started writing with those guys. And I've been writing ever since. But my album Gold Inside, I actually used a couple of my musician friends from my time when I was in Los Angeles. Because it was so nostalgic to me. And I think I was trying to go back to a time when before a lot of shit happens, you know what I mean? So I wanted to use these people that were so much a part of my life then. And so that's why I did that.
That's very fascinating. No wonder this album came out really, really good.
Thank you.
And we're going to play a couple of the tracks here in a little bit. So writing your own music, how does that make you feel, writing your own music now? Because one thing is doing cover songs, like I said, but those are not your words. Those are not your emotions, right? But now you're writing a piece of you, you could even say, into these songs, personal situations or etc. How does that even feel the first time you sing your own song?
You mean like in front of people?
Yeah, in front of people.
It depends on the song. Like, that song Shoulder to Cry On.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we did that at a gig once.
Oh, man. Okay, that's a deep song right there. Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't go over at Wikis, okay?
Yeah.
I looked out there and all the women are just looking at me like,
yeah.
I know. And the men are like going, what the hell is she even talking about?
Yeah,
and I leaned over to Tim and I go, Tim, make a note. Let's not do that.
It divides the crowd. Yeah.
No, but that song.
And then the owner comes out and said, "We like beer drinking songs."
You're like, oh, hold on, let me do all I want to do.
Yeah, there you go. Which you cover it really good. The Sheryl Crow song, it sounded really, really nice. Even the Cyndi Lauper song, "Girls Just Want to Have Fun," you changed it up a little bit.
I was driving to practice one night and I'm all, oh, okay. A lot of times cover songs, when I listen to them as a lyricist, I always think, why the hell did they write the music like that? Or I'll think, these lyrics are depressing. Like, why is it so happy?
It's a pop song now. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that song on the way to practice one night with Turquoise, I thought of that and I told the guys and they were all for it. They loved that arrangement of it.
That's
but you know what song does that is Aretha Franklin, Chain of Fools.
All right.
Okay, have you guys ever listened to Chain, Chain, Chain? It's like, for 5 long years, I thought you were my man, but I found out I'm just a link in your chain. And it's all written in C major, all happy. Chain, chain, chain. I'm like, what? So we do it in A minor.
Which does change the whole,
it does change it. We slow it down, and then we do this weird, like, break thing in the breakdown. But so when we do covers, I like to change them. But usually it's because I can't figure out why a song's in a minor key or something when it's really like happy or vice versa. But anyway, I like doing covers sometimes if it's a song that I wish I would have written. When we do covers, though, because we do covers for Turquoise, and you got to do covers and then throw in a few originals each set or whatever here. And I have reached the I don't give a shit age, see? So, and I've been playing since I was 17. And I play with people that have the same way of thinking that I have. We're going to play what we want to play. And if people like it, then they're going to come and hear us more. And hopefully we have good enough taste in music and what we want to play that they're going to like it. And they usually do.
There you go.
So, I mean, you don't pick stupid songs that you know no one's going to even care.
Yeah, because you got to keep the vibe going, right? When you're performing.
And I do pick songs that they're covers that they know.
Yeah,
like I get the whole obscure thing about doing songs that nobody knows, and you could be the best band up there, but it's kind of like, I personally think that there should be songs in there that people know.
Yeah.
If it's a cover group.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like covers, I like originals, but I would prefer to do originals.
Yeah, there you go.
You know.
But that Sheryl Crow song, I stayed throughout the whole video. I was like, is she going to get all the right notes? Dude, like, you tore that thing up. That was awesome. I just got goosebumps hearing you sing right now, by the way.
Thank you.
Tell me about live performances, because that's a whole other beast now, right? Because you could be a really good singer, but you got to bring that stage presence as well, which is something that we learn the more times we do live events, right? What kind of advice? Were you ever nervous, actually? Were you ever nervous going up on stage?
Always. Like, whenever I started, that was the biggest thing. Because, like, well, first of all, when I started, like, there was no way in hell you could have a music stand and lyrics on stage. Like, I don't know any bands that did that back then.
I get you, yeah.
Now I'm like, and anyway, but if I had a younger brain, I'd probably try to memorize all the words or something. I don't know. But anyway, there's a lot of things different now than then. What was your question again?
Did you ever get nervous going up there on stage? That's okay. I can edit this out. No worries. Just like you got the question down already.
Like, oh yeah, that's right.
The answer, yeah.
I did, and because of that, I took a lot of lessons. So, like, I drove to LA before I moved there. I drove to LA and took voice lessons with the same teacher that was at the same exact time coaching Axl Rose and Exene of the band X, and Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers. So she was an opera singer, but she taught all the hard rock singers. And so
those are some high notes for the singers, yeah.
So that's the technique that I got, and that's who certified me as a voice coach. So even though I wasn't coaching then, so I did that. But I also then once I moved to LA, I took private dancing. I had already had a lot of dance, but I took private dancing with a dancer there.
All right.
That had a studio, and she would put my album on and teach me how to move and how to have big movements on stage and how to use the whole stage. So I did a lot of that. Were you
like choreographing for that specific song?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? That's awesome, right
and
there.
And learning how to just play. So I did do the 4 hours. I've always been the 4-hour singer. I've never had another singer, all 4 sets. But when you're doing the originals, then it's like it's a concert. It's like it's an hour high energy concert, like an hour and a half or whatever. But so I took a lot of dancing, and I took a lot of things. I also was so shy. I would write on the set list for the guys. The way I got over that on stage was they had a set list that would tell them when I was going to talk. And if I wasn't going to talk, that meant they better go to the next song.
They better be paying attention then, right?
The song was a good drummer. Did you know that? What are you doing back there?
What are you doing?
Are you going to start the song or what? Like, tell a joke. No, I don't want to tell a joke.
I'm ready to go.
So I want to sing. And so that's how I had to really control what was happening on stage for me to get over my stage fright. Now I don't get scared. Now Tim makes fun of me, Tim Stone Lake, who I play with, because I create situations that are going to cause friction so that maybe there'll be some nerves.
That's the way you're going to learn, right?
Like sometimes I'll throw in a song in the night that I know we haven't rehearsed because they're good musicians, and sometimes that's where the magic happens, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, don't over rehearse it. So like I'll purposely do that or just stuff like that. We just laugh about it now, but yeah, I used to get really scared. I mean, I was always afraid of what to say to the audience.
So the talking, you were okay with the singing. I'm pretty sure you were very confident.
As I was singing, I'm fine.
Yeah, I find that fascinating that someone with the talent, the voice that you had, the powerful voice, and you still have that stage fright, or even to talk, right?
Yeah, well, like what are you gonna talk about?
Yeah, okay.
I used to always tell myself, it's like picture you're out on the football field and it's like ready. Okay, because I'm a cheerleader. I was like,
that's pretty much what it is, right?
Or between the wrestling matches, between the wrestlers, you'd have to think of something to get up and say to the crowd, "Come on, crowd, let's go!
Let's go clap for me or something."
So probably when I first started in contraband, it was like between each song, "Okay, how's everybody doing?"
You were over exaggerating, right?
No, probably not. I mean,
that is funny.
I was scared shitless all the time. I had people come and see me in LA once that told our band that I didn't have the right personality for a front person. I was too shy. I mean, I heard that a lot. I had a girl write in my yearbook, my Arvin yearbook, "Deedra, you're a great singer, and I know you want to be a professional singer, but you're too shy. It's never going to happen.
You just don't talk."
Back in the 80s when people said what they thought. Love you.
Good times, by the way.
But that discouragement by somebody might have said, "I'll show them."
I
and
did.
You try harder.
That's true.
Sometimes that works.
That's what it did for me. I mean, the whole time I lived in LA, I kept picturing coming back to Bakersfield and playing here and showing everybody how I'd overcome my shyness and how I was in an original band now. And, what's I got? here I was old enough to not care about that stuff anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You reach an age where that doesn't even matter
Fuck
anymore.
it is what it is. Yeah.
But I think it has to matter in your 20s. It's that gumption that gets a person in their
That is
20s
true.
going.
Yeah, yeah.
Without that, they don't have quite the motivation.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
It's like, when I have students that age, I'm like, encourage it because, they need that. They
It's
need
now or
that
never,
drive.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the preparation like for a live event, right? Tell me, I'm nosy. I want to know. Are you eating something an hour, 2 hours before?
Usually
and why
no.
is it a yes or a no?
Usually no. Like usually I won't eat before. This is a good question because as a voice coach, I'm going to tell my student, well, don't eat 2 hours before you sing.
2 hours.
Yeah,
all
because
right.
you're going to regurgitate it up and spit it out and stuff on your high notes and what.
Yeah.
And I followed those rules till about 15 years ago or something.
Did we stop caring after?
I don't know what happened.
I'm hungry. I'm going to eat right now.
I'll eat right up to the minute this first song starts.
And, oh wow, it still works.
Yeah.
It was just
Exactly.
it was
Nothing
somebody.
happened.
It was somebody's theory, and
But
I mean, I knew I couldn't eat because I played harmonica.
yeah.
And I'll ruin
You need
a
those lungs, yeah.
$30 harmonica by eating.
Yeah, getting
on
some meat in there or
stage
something. Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So,
But if
make
you're
sure you brush your teeth.
Yeah, if you're playing that kind of instruments where you need your lungs pretty much, right? Then you can't be eating anything like that. There's no
Not
way. Or
really.
even when you're singing these
Especially,
incredible notes that you hit, I mean, you don't want to be in there with a full
coming
stomach.
up in your mouth.
You
like,
don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
I threw up a little.
It's okay. That's all what it
You
is.
know what I mean? I remember I was singing Barracuda that happened once.
Oh, during
Like,
what part of the song?
God. I don't even remember. But, it's so true. But, one thing is true is the milk. Like milk before your gig singing is going to suck because you're going to have, your vocal cords sticking together. And probably eating right up to is probably not good. You actually perform better if you don't.
Yeah, I figured, yeah.
I had all kinds of things, though, back in the day that I would do. I was a whole ritual person. Like, you know what I mean?
So bring us in. Bring us into the ritual.
Water all day long. Don't eat it all day long.
Warm
Only
temperature,
warm water,
room temperature water. What are we doing here?
Warm water on stage.
Okay, did that help out? Or because I heard
yeah.
that's what does it.
It does. And I never drank beer or anything like that
Yeah,
because
you
of
can't
the
do that.
foam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And let's see, what else? I never smoked cigarettes. So, and still have never smoked cigarettes.
All right. Sometimes they say that helps, get your voice a little bit more raspy, right?
Yeah, that's
Is that
crazy.
true? What do you think?
Yeah, but you don't want to
your health.
develop raspi that way. You know what I mean? Whiskey's better.
Hey, I'll agree with you on that one. Yeah.
That's how I did it. I'm not going to lie. I don't lie to my students either. I tell them the truth, even they're 5. Well, honey,
What about
it's
like
whiskey.
Never smoked.
whiskey? Yeah.
But whiskey's okay.
Whiskey's all right.
whiskey's
Yeah, that was
okay.
all right. What about like what is it? Is it a throat coat? I think it's called.
I love that stuff.
Is that helpful for someone that's going to
Maybe.
perform live?
Okay, so like if you have to perform live and you're sick, then yeah. Like
if you're sick, okay.
hot tea with honey all the way up to, like, I would say that much honey and that much tea, like, because the honey coats your throat.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll get you through about 3 songs at a time. And then you'll need another honey shot. You know what I mean?
Ah, interesting. All right.
Over enunciate your lips and your tongue, and that'll pull the blood flow to the front of the face, and then that'll take it out of the throat. That's just little tricks that you can do if you're sick. and
I
you
like
have
that
to-
you said
to
that
say.
too. Yeah.
And also falsetto instead of belting. Better hit the note in key and falsetto than belt out and crack and sound like crap, right? So just over the years, you just kind of learn what I call like survival skills on stage.
That's very
when you feel like
interesting,
a
yeah.
voice is about to crack, squeeze your butt cheeks together.
That works, huh?
Yeah.
You try that right now.
Squeeze your butt cheeks together. Push out your belly button right when you feel like your butt.
Push out your belly
Yeah,
button.
because here's your diaphragm. Here's your note you're trying to hold. Yeah. And you squeeze your butt cheeks and push your belly against that, and that's literally supporting the voice.
So I can sound like that if I squeeze my butt cheeks and tighten on my
Let's
stomach
hear
a little.
it.
I don't have that much ass, you know what I mean? I don't think there's much back there.
I told a little girl one time, okay, now squeeze your butt cheeks. And her mom's cracking up. I'm like, what is she laughing at? The little girl was squeezing her butt cheeks with her hands.
Oh, man. How cute is that, though?
I'm like, no, that's not what I mean. I told another little girl one time, okay, now throw your voice over your head. Like, you know, and she threw her voice in her head into the floor.
Oh, she literally did. I think she did it. You got to be careful with your words now.
That's not what I meant.
I don't want you to get hurt, you know.
I've become an expert voice coach after 25 years. Oh, that doesn't work. I won't say that again.
So after you're done performing, right? Because you do 2-3 hours. You even said 4 hours then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's the first meal you have after that? Because that's a workout. You're on stage. You're sweating at this point, right?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and you're hungry. You do, yeah.
It depends on where I booked my gig. So I don't drink. So I just book by who's got the best chefs in town. I'm like, I don't know. What do they make?
I'll be there.
What do they make? What are they going to feed me?
What's the perfect
depends
meal?
on restaurant.
All right.
After a gig?
Yeah, after a gig, because I get it. You're up there. You're hungry
I'll just tell
already.
you each restaurant. So if you're at the Poorhouse, it's that deconstructed pot pie thing they have. They have this pot pie. It's a chicken pot pie.
Oh, all right.
But it's deconstructed, which I'm not sure what that means.
Well, yeah, what is that? I
think it's the crust is on the inside.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The crust didn't work, so they just mixed it all up.
Yeah.
They just dumped it out of the foil tin and went.
Here you go, ready.
Is so good.
But it's still good then, huh?
Usually though, steak, because you know.
Ooh, a nice steak.
If they're gonna give you a meal, right?
Yeah.
It's a single girl, like rules here. Order rare. So then when you go home, stick it in the microwave.
Ah, that's smart.
You don't have a hard as, you know what I mean? Then it's still sort of medium rare.
Yeah.
But just the iron from having been up on the stage all night is what I'm thinking. The red meat, you know.
That makes sense right there. All right, well, how do you eat your steak? You personally, how do you
Rare.
like your steak? Rare? You want to see some blood in there?
Yeah.
And everything? You see, I've tried it. I couldn't swallow it. It was just too much. I like mine's medium rare.
You have to try it without looking at it first. The
I
first
tried.
time you got to go and you're like, oh, this is juicy. And then open your
man.
eyes and you're like, oh. It grosses me out to see a steak that's all brown. That grosses me out
that's
as
too much. Yeah.
To see that.
Yeah. But I can't. I can't do rare. It just bubbles up. You know what I mean? It's too thick. The meat starts bubbling up.
I like between rare and medium rare.
You see, I'm medium rare.
Yeah.
That's
perfect if they can get it that way.
Yeah, if they can. Yeah. Ian, how are you eating steak?
I'm a medium rare.
Medium rare.
I appreciate a good rare steak.
You could taste
if it's the right cut.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Yeah,
if it's not all gristly and gross, so if you got a lean, like fillet or New York strip.
Oh yeah, that's different. Yeah,
I'm a steak snob too. Like
I could have me a good steak.
Yeah,
those are pretty good with a baked potato and everything. Oh, man, that sounds pretty good. Cadillac, how do you having steak, man?
Well done.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here. That's why he's not on camera today. Boo that man.
Put some ketchup on it.
Some ketchup on it. That's hilarious. What's your writing process like? Are you doing like pen, paper now? Or are you on the phone now? Like, how does Deedra Patrick write her music?
Whatever's in front of me. Well, I was thinking, because I watched you ask that question to someone earlier, and I said, if he asked me, the truth is, it's on junk mail.
Everything just piles up there.
I should write an album that's called Junk Mail.
There you go. All the hits.
It's like things pop in your head, you don't know where you're at. And so but I did figure out my Walmart phone right here has a notes section. Whoa.
Walmart phone.
Yes.
Oh, what is it?
Special.
What connection is it? Hey, you'll get that joke. If you listen to the first half of the show, you'll get that joke. But yeah, go ahead. I
write little songs in there, or mostly I record them, because usually when the hook comes to me, also the song. So I'll go over to the piano and record the hook. Do you know why I wrote Good Day? Okay, do you remember when you came to my house and I was trying to write Gold Inside? Remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Okay.
I think you're the only person I ever let hear me actually while I was writing. So I was writing that song, and it kept pissing me off because remember I couldn't decide what turnaround chord I wanted to put you probably remember any of this, before the hook at the end of the chorus.
Right.
So I couldn't figure it out. So the next day I woke up, Matthew was down the hallway there sleeping, and I was like, I need to write like a 3-chord simple song. Like, because all these songs I was trying to be sophisticated with them and give them cool like bridges and whatever. And I was like, I need a song that's just like ABC, that's it. And so I pulled up a video on YouTube that said how to write a song in F major. I was like, that sounds pretty easy. Right. And so it gave me these 3 chords, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm like, and it didn't even the chorus. It wasn't the chorus. I was looking down at Matthew's hall, and I was going, wake up, man. I've been looking at my hand, watching time go by. And I'm like, ooh. And then I'm like, it's gonna be a good day. And all I did was write the first verse and the chorus. And then I sent it to Chris Neufeld, and I go, Chris, I was really embarrassed to send it to Chris's brain. And I go, Chris, do you like this song? He goes, I love it. I'm all, really? So then I just sent him back that particular song. I wrote the second verse, and a lot of times with our songs, so I would write the chords and stuff, and then I would just send it back and say intro, verse, chorus. Let's put a break here, bridge here, chorus out, la 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 la. And that's how that song was written so quickly.
That's the whole song pretty much.
That's the whole song. You know what I mean?
You make it sound simple, but yeah, I mean, that's dope right there.
Those are the best ones that just kind of appear out of the ether, and then you get obsessed with finishing it, and then you just want to like set it aside until you can, get it recorded
the way you want. I have a million songs like that, like in my phone here in Dropbox. I've got, thousands of songs that I record in the hook and on the piano. And I've got some songs that I got pretty far in the arrangement on them and just didn't put them on the last album. But the way that I write usually is the hook will come into my head, or maybe there's something a movie I'm watching, and maybe one of the characters said something really cool, like 3 words that you're like, whoa. Well, or like 700 Marines. The reason I wrote that song was because I must have been the only one, by the way, watching the news that day. I don't know why. Nobody knows this story, okay? But
which we're going to get to hear that song here later. It's on my list.
Oh, you are? Should I save my story?
Oh, yeah. Just I have one last question before we get into the music. And yes, we are going to get back to that story right there. So tell me about the first time you heard your voice on a microphone, because it's different when you're singing by yourself, but when you're in a studio, now you have a microphone, headphones, and you listen to it. Did you like your voice, or were you like, I do not sound that way?
I've never liked my voice.
Really?
Because
That's
of
incredible.
the vibrato. So that is not something that I fake or try to have. It's something my entire musical career I've tried to sing clean, more like Sheryl Crow. But anyway, Roger Spanky had a little studio in it was 1983, and it was off of Chester and California Avenue. There was a little studio that he used to have, and that's Teddy Spanky and Teresa. It's their brother, their older brother. So when I was going to BC, I went in there and I paid money to this guy to sing a song, which was Nobody Does It Better. Nobody does it better. That song. And so I went in and I recorded that, and he loved my voice. I hated it because I sounded so operatic. So that's what I've always hated about my voice, because I had such classical training. Then when I got into rock, it was hard to not sound like an opera singer. It'd be like, hit me with your best shot, fire away. It's like, what in the hell was that? And so that was difficult. But so that was always hard for me to really believe that I could sing, because I sounded so different from everybody. I did. I just had a weird voice, and I'd hear that all the time, or I'd hear, you sound like a boy.
Really? Wow.
Because I had such a low voice back then.
All right.
But anyway, I'll tell you, all these years until I got in the studio with Parisi, and I was recording Gold inside, and I've known him for a while, so I didn't want anyone in Bakersfield to know I was recording my album, so I hid for a year, okay? That's how that went down, and that's why I used out-of-town musicians, too. I didn't want anyone to know I was recording the album. Remember when I told you, I'm like, okay, you're the only one who knows I'm recording.
Don't say anything.
That just went over my head, but...
Yeah. If anyone finds out, I'm
he
going to
told
know
me.
Yeah. just didn't want anybody influencing me. I have so many great musician friends. I didn't want anyone's influence. I wanted to see what I could do alone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you on that. Yeah.
What did I sound like? Just me, the weird ideas in my head. What were those things? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Chris and I developed such a great communication over that album of how we communicated back and forth with it. But anyway,
that's a great collaboration, by the way.
And Chris,
very good. Yeah.
Chris can be, brutal from the standpoint of whether he likes your song or not, or
right.
But he always has good input, and
I love that though.
You got to have that though.
People that always tell you you're so good.
Yeah.
You sound good. I love that about Chris, and it never hurts my feelings. I don't get my feelings hurt if people don't like a song on my album. It just does not hurt my feelings. Other things hurt my feelings, but that kind of stuff is like.
Yeah, you need to hear that sometimes, right? Because that betters you too.
It does make you better,
Yeah.
and I don't care how good you are or who you are, whatever your gift is or whatever, there's always room to get better at it. There's always something else to learn about it.
Yeah.
Even if it's reaching the point of knowing now it's time to let go of everything you ever learned. That's a stage too.
It's a hard one, yeah.
Of letting go of it all. That's probably
Yeah,
what I
you're
did
right.
in my 50s when I said, I don't care. I don't care. No.
I'm not here to impress anybody.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, hey, shout out to Chris Dufo for real. I mean, that album is incredible too. His album. I hope I can get him on the show eventually because I want to talk to him about that album.
I almost made him jump in the car because I dropped off my son.
You should.
He was right by his house, and I was thinking, I wonder what Chris is doing.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
You should get him on here for
I want to. I really do want to. I want to break down that album. I mean, it's incredible. I heard you did the album cover, by the way.
I did.
Was that you? That's awesome right there. Great. I'm a big fan of album covers. You know, and that album is one of those that just pops out. It just gets you ready for what's in that album. You know, it's incredible.
Hope that, I didn't want to influence him. You know what I mean? So he was talking about his album cover, and I kept thinking, dude, I just painted you a whole freaking painting that looks like an album cover. But I didn't want to tell him. So I just kept waiting around, and then he's like, well, how about this? And I just sent him the thing, and he did some kind of stuff to it and sent it back, and we are honest with each other. I was like, no.
You just messed up my picture.
I said, if you're going to use my painting, you have to let me do it. And then you can do the graphics on it. So the words like Chris Neufeld, abnormal, where he put that on there.
Yeah.
So
that's all you gave him? You did the rest of which is a lot. There's a lot going on in that cover.
I painted the whole painting.
That's awesome.
It's a painting that I made for him that took me over a year, and it's an acrylic painting that I gave to him.
It's a birthday present.
For his birthday.
Yeah. I saw a clip you guys posted of that. That is dope.
We totally tricked him. The whole city, nobody told Chris that he was having a surprise birthday party, and so I got everybody to come, right? And he was turning 40, and he kept saying stuff like on Facebook, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for my birthday, and no one gave it away.
No one said anything, which is great. Yeah.
So he's up on stage, and all these people start coming in that normally don't come to our gigs, and he was like, huh. And they'd come up and go, happy birthday, and they'd go sit down. And so I think when Monty Byram came in, he knew, okay, something's up. Monty's coming. So something's up. But it was really cute. He went down to my sister and he goes, okay, it's my birthday party.
Oh, he figured it out eventually.
I get it.
That is so cool right there. What a great way to celebrate a birthday right there. Yeah. That's awesome right here. How about we listen to some of your music?
All right.
You down for that? Don't forget that Deedra Patrick's catalog is available on all streaming platforms. Go ahead and check it out. So the first song I got over here is Mystical Angel. What can you tell me about this wonderful track right here?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going back a little bit.
I wrote this song in 1992 while I was driving over the grapevine, actually coming to Arvin for my mom's funeral. So I wrote this for my mother. And
it's beautiful.
See this line here? Right here, I'm going to tell you something. Through the mountains we traveled far. So it's just talking about going through the grapevine back and forth to her chemo treatments. And at that time, they had those yellow umbrellas on the mountain. Yeah. I used to call it Mai Tai Mountain. was like, what? Anyways, we would drive back and forth through the mountain during that display, and I just wrote this song for her. She was only 42 when she died. So and I took care of her when she was in Los Angeles. And so I wrote this song with Joey Hanko, who's the rhythm guitarist that plays on one of my songs on Golden Side. He plays on one of them.
Nice. Such a beautiful song right here. Once again, this is like one of these emotional songs as well, you know.
This was recorded in 1992. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that you did record a couple of songs years ago, but then you re-recorded them. I'll get to one of them here in a bit. Is it hard to hold on to like music like this till you release them?
Yeah, it is. I have so many songs right now that I want to release, but you know, there's so much involved in that with money and time. And
yeah, most definitely.
But this song, though, we never released this version. We released the full band version that we did, and the guy who engineered this was Christian Nesmith. He's one of my best friends, and his dad was in the Monkees. His dad was Mike Nesmith. Their grandma invented liquid paper.
Yeah.
Liquid paper, huh? That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, you can learn that on the internet. You know, every few weeks it'll pop up.
It does?
Yeah.
Liquid paper.
Can you imagine that being your grandma? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my grandma right there.
Yeah, would have been nice.
That's
My
dope
grandma
right there.
invented liquid paper.
That's something to be proud of right there, though.
They have those overly done AI posts on the internet now where you have to read through, 5 pages of stuff.
What the hell?
And where they're talking about historical people, and it's written overly wordy, like
right. It's AI.
Yeah.
My son said to me the other day, AI can't write, Matthew. I go, yes, they can write. I'm all they write. I'm all it writes, because I ask AI something about my blue hair or whatever. Matthew says to me, my son has autism. He goes, next time, ask me, not the robot.
Yeah, it sounds like my son right there.
I was like, oh. And then he wouldn't let the doctor at the doctor's office record his phone with, the doctor goes, I have this new thing, and it'll record you talking and make notes in the computer. Matthew starts going off about Google then is going to know what you say about me, but the doctor goes, it's all right.
It's out there now.
I don't have to use it. I was like, oh.
That's so cool right there. Let's get into the album Gold Inside. At what point did you start getting songs ready for this album right here?
For that album, I already had some songs that I had written back like in 2012, like Shoulder to Cry On.
Yeah.
And She Can't Fill My Shoes. I had written those with Craig Garrison.
All right.
And then I had written When the Rain Came Down.
That's one of them, yeah.
Many years ago.
That's like in 2010, I believe. Something like that. 2009?
That was about... That song I wrote about my car accident I was in with my band. So I was on tour with the band in 1994, and it was a band I met through Music Connection, the magazine. My band was in New York, and so I needed to do something. So I figured I would go on tour with this cover band.
Here, I'll play it in the background while you're telling me this story. This is such a beautiful song right here.
Which one is it?
When the rain came down. Yeah.
So what it's talking about is I was on tour with this band called Lickety Split. And we'd been on the road for about 12 hours, and it was about around midnight because we were on our way from Coos Bay, Oregon to, we were on our way from somewhere in Montana, I don't know, to Coos Bay, Oregon. And we went head on into a building. So it was late, and we had just stopped at the grocery store to fill up the van with stuff to go to the house that they had rented for us, the band, right? And so we went head on into this building, and I broke 9 ribs. I really crushed my rib cage on the right side, and I could have walked for a couple of years. So
yeah, that takes time to heal.
It ended my career. And so at that time, that night before that car accident, I was on the phone. I remember being in the bar and on the phone with Tori, that's Joey, who was in New York, and he was telling me that he was negotiating for us. Our band was Detour Gray with Geffen Records. And that would I want to do that, right? I was only on the tour with the cover band because that's what I did for a living. So I was touring with the cover band while my original band was in New York. So that was that morning. And then that night, we got in that car accident. And so I woke up. I was in a coma for a little bit. And then when I woke up, I had to stay in the hospital there in Oregon. So it was in Mapleton, Oregon, but the hospital was in Florence. And that's how I ended up back here in Bakersfield. So I came back to Bakersfield and lived with family while I recovered. And because of the injuries I had, after I was recovered, me and my fiance got pregnant and had a baby, and my son died. So all of this...
I'm sorry to hear that.
And that was because of the injuries from my car accident. So, and that's also why my son now has cerebral palsy. It's for the injuries from my car accident, just with carrying a child to term. And so this song is just written about that night, how it was raining and had been around the world. And I mean, I was signing with Geffen, and then suddenly it was just over. Well, the hardest part of that was that my whole identity was Deedra the singer, to suddenly I couldn't sing anymore. I couldn't talk, I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. And so, and then when my son died, I didn't want to do anything. And so it wasn't until I met Chris Neufeld at an autism conference. He was playing piano with his parents, and I was like, oh, I could give you singing lessons, because I've been here through the county to work with people with head injuries and disabilities, right? And so I could give you singing. I didn't know he's a genius. They were probably like, how about we'll give you lessons, right? But I was like, oh. So we hit it off, and that was in 2010, and he started coming to my house, and he's the reason I started playing again in a band, was because nice. I met him, and he was so good. But I'll be honest, I never thought I would, even at that time, it wasn't in my mind to be playing in Bakersfield, in the bars, doing covers. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that. That took me a bit of retraining my brain to that's okay. It's not stepping back. I know all that now. I'm also very honest. But at the time, it felt like, what the hell? And so we got the band The Swamp Cats together, and we started writing songs and doing originals. I mean, and doing covers. But the covers were swampy, they were kind of obscure blues stuff and jazzy kind of stuff. And that band was doing pretty good. We did pretty good, but as in a city like LA, when you go there and you get in an all original band, you're probably going to meet people that have moved there and dedicated their life also to that. When you're in a city like in Bakersfield and you're choosing your best musician friends and whatever, it doesn't mean that they want to be or even understand what that means, an all original band and having that career, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's no right way or wrong way, in my opinion, at all. Like, I've learned so much over all these years. There's no right or wrong. Do whatever. You know what I mean? But that's why I wrote this song, and that's why when I did my album Gold Inside, in my mind I needed to go back to that time when my car accident happened and everything was taken from me, and I felt like there was so much I wanted to say in that album about what I had learned and what losing my career and losing my son and all of that. I wanted to say it in an album, and I wanted to be as raw with my lyrics as I could be. Like, I wanted to say what I couldn't say publicly to anybody. I wanted to put it in my songs. And so
I like that right there. You
know, that's what that was. And that's why.
Well, what a story. You know, I seen you do an interview. Chris was there also. You told this story a couple years ago. I was like, wow, this is an incredible story, you know, to make it that big and then just to be taken away just like that.
Just like that. And
that's
but I don't think I'd be alive now had I not had that happen then. I was pretty wild. Like, and I don't mean wild meaning I did drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Just really you know, I would have...
Out of your mind type shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I felt like you weren't alive if you weren't on the edge of doing something. That's how I always felt. So I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, you know? Of course. It's all in God's time pretty much, you know. When the Rain Comes Down, is this a re-recording? Because I've heard this song on Spotify, there's like a different version of it. It's almost the same.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
No, this is just a learning lesson for artists out there.
All right,
Here's what
let's
happened.
go.
So it seems like, especially to the indie world, around the world, to my fans that I have around the world, they think I'm a brand new artist, okay? The reason is because you can't go online and find my music. And the reason for that is because the producer, when he died, his wife took all my music down.
Oh, okay.
So his name was Rick Girard, and he produced Jefferson Airplane's album, Surrealistic Pillow. He did a lot for Jose Feliciano, which is why I did Jose's last English album. And I produced those vocals and wrote all those vocal parts, the whole thing.
Incredible vocalist too.
Jose.
Guitar player, yeah.
Thank you. Oh man, he's amazing.
He's crazy, yeah.
But so Rick, when he died, those songs weren't grandfathered, like they weren't put up there as legend accounts. So of course Jose's stuff's not going to come down, or like all these other big artists he worked with. But little old me, it came down, and she didn't even tell me that she was going to do that. Just one day, how I found out is I got ready to distribute Gold Inside, and when I went into the back office for Apple and all of those places, it said that my music was not there. There was no content, but it still had the list of all the songs. So, but if a fan clicked it, it would just say content not available.
Yeah.
So it would look really weird. So it took a while, and everybody was really helpful with Apple Music and all the places, Spotify. They were all very helpful. Yeah, but they were nice. And I used TuneCore, the pro version. So it's $50 a year, but you get one-on-one people to help you through everything.
Yep.
And so anyway, that's why all my music was wiped off. So When the Rain Came Down was on an album that I did with him, which was a Christian album. It was called Love One Another, Godspeed. And When the Rain Came Down was on that, and it was a Christian version of the song. And so, anyway, that's probably how you heard it. And it was out before. We wrote it. I wrote that song a long time ago. And then one of our friends, Orion, the guy who does the blues festival, his girlfriend at the time got killed. And so Chris made a tribute video to her and put that song, my old recording. Oh, that was the Swamp Cats recording, actually. That was the Swamp Cats. We recorded that song, Chasing the Rabbit, and maybe only those two. I don't know.
Both versions sound really good, though. Yeah. Both sound really good, by the way. I was like, wow. I was trying to find the differences. Yeah, okay.
They were too high. I was like, down. Like, I could never do Mystical Angel now. That note at the end of that song. I'm
when
like,
you go, you're way up there.
It is high. I think that's like a high C or something.
That's where your opera skills come into play then, right? Because that note is crazy. I heard it. I had to rewind. I was like, whoa, this is insane. That's dope right there.
Yeah, I can't do it live. I'll never perform that live.
Oh,
and I'm not
that'll clear your throat,
that's the song.
It's not going to sound the same.
No, it won't sound the same.
Let's talk about the note, all right? This is another great song right here. What can you tell me about this wonderful track right here?
Well, the bridge part at the end is what came to me. I don't remember what I was watching, but there was some 70s song that popped in my head while I was watching TV, and I can't remember what it was, but it was the coolest chorus. And during that, then this hook that's at the end that became the bridge of this song. At the time I thought it was the chorus. It just came to my head. And then also, I wanted to write a song that was really bass heavy, because the bass player that I used, my friend Les July, he lives in New York, he is, such a good bass player. He plays guitar on the whole album. He plays rhythm guitar, lead guitar, and bass.
Oh, wow.
And I just wanted him to show off his bass. So I went over to the piano, and I put it as low as I could, and just tried to write a really bass-heavy type song, right? But this song, I sent it to Chris to show him, and he sent it back to me completely rearranged.
Oh, no.
Like, what the hell is that, right? That's my chorus.
Yeah.
But I've learned with Chris, because in the beginning with my album, he would do that on a couple of things, and I'd send back and go, yeah, no, that ain't what I did. And what Chris does is he just doesn't respond to me, because we've gone to where we know each other, right? So then a few days will pass, and then I'm like, all right, I'll hit play again. So this one, this part is not going to come right here, but where it's, the no. I love that part. That's what came to my head when I wrote it. So I thought that was the chorus, but he ended up making it the bridge. And it didn't bother me at all.
Okay.
But he did arrange this song differently.
It did blend well too, yeah.
I never ask him. I'll send him a song the way I wrote it with the arrangement, and every once in a while he'll send it something different back. And so, but when Chris does that, it's usually something brilliant.
Yeah,
So,
you can't say anything bad.
but I did have to train myself to allow, like Golden Side, he changed a couple of things in that arrangement, and that song, it probably took me a month before I listened again and said, okay. Because it was just, I took so long to write it, and it was just how I thought I wanted it, and it was just a couple of things, but man, it was brilliant what he did.
Is it difficult to have one of your babies like this that you put your heart and soul into and have somebody just chop it up and move it around? I mean, because you put everything into your music,
yeah, I mean,
into each track.
Literally, I've thought about every breath, every word where I put it, everything before I send it. No, I mean, at first, yes, because there were a couple times where it irritated me, and I thought, that is not what I said to do. And then we got this flow going, and as I listened to the arrangements or the changes he made, they were better. And so, I mean, to me, I'm the kind of person like that. I can't stand meeting someone in the industry who's so experienced and been in it so long that they want to wear all the hats for you right then.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to be able to be like, okay, yeah, but you know what? Like Chris, you know, you're better at that than me, and that's better than what I did. So that's what it's about. So let's
start trusting
do that.
them,
You know what I mean? If it was something that I didn't want, it was usually just semantics. Maybe I explained something about the meaning differently, and then I would re-explain it and be like, oh, yeah, okay. But this song, he just changed that part right there, that yeah. I loved that part, and I thought it was the chorus, but it ended up being where it is. And then this, well, I mean, I wrote that.
That sounds great.
Oh, it's so funny. As a girl, sometimes, like, and I could say it's unique to Bakersfield, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Say it.
But dude, like, I'm constantly having, did I tell you? I don't know. I think I was telling Brian Bouger, I go, I am going to make a t-shirt that says, I fucking wrote this.
There you go. You should.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't see me playing the piano. Well, you do. I do put stuff up on Facebook of me playing the piano when I write stuff and recording. But as a songwriter, you got to know that is the songwriter version. That's the songwriter version. I'm not the fancy piano player. I'm not the fancy guitar player. Why would I be when I have friends who are?
Yeah, there you go, really.
But I always tell people, why would I play keyboard when I have Chris Neufeld, who's one of the best keyboardists in the world, right?
Most definitely, yeah.
But it sticks in my head because Rick Gerard, who was my manager forever, he said to me one time, Deedra, you shouldn't play keyboard for yourself if you can't play keyboard as good as you can sing. Now, he probably should have never said that to me, because always you're growing this way, right?
Yeah.
So as I get better at keyboards, I'm getting better at singing. I'm never going to be as good on the piano as I am at singing. And so that gave me a big complex. And then Chris said to me one time, you shouldn't do that.
Wow. Okay.
But in his
that
defense,
is funny.
When I first started writing songs with Chris, with the Swamp Cats, I didn't write them on the piano. I would write them all in my head, the whole melody, and then it goes, you know, like I'm thinking I'm Michael Jackson or something. And then I would send them to Chris, and he would comp the chords and stuff around me doing that.
Oh, wow. Check that
He's
out.
brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
They weren't right. I never could put my finger on wasn't right about it. And nothing against him. I mean, what would you do? Someone's just sending you something they're singing to. Yeah. So it wasn't what I was in my head with. So during the pandemic, that's when I had time. Before the pandemic, I was probably performing about 6 times a month. And then when that suddenly stopped, I thought, well, I guess I'll start playing the piano more. Because I quit playing when I got in I always played in my band in L.A., but when I played with Chris and I met him, I literally just quit playing piano.
Yeah.
And so, that's how good
did he learn?
You're like, oh, I'll never... Yeah, so then on my Golden Side, by then I'd written all the music for those songs, and that's why that album, I'm proud of it, and it's
a great album.
Came out how I wanted it to come out.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I wrote a song on Chris's album too.
Yeah.
I like it's a song I wrote, and when he sang it, I just started crying because it just sounded so different.
Oh, there's some songs in that album.
I wrote, and I sent it to him for me to do, but it was one of those ones that he, maybe a year later, he goes through stuff I send him sometimes a year later.
Yes.
So I love it. He sends me this and says, hey, you know, I was working with that one song that you wrote, and and it's all completely different than the way I wrote it. And I was like, yeah, whatever.
My idea was better.
And then I just started crying because here I sent him a thing, goes, Chris, I don't want to do this. So why not? Like, I want you to do it. And that took a lot of convincing. He didn't want to do it because he didn't write it. So he wanted his whole album to be everything he wrote. But I let the part of that song out empty, the bridge. And so he wrote the vocal part through the bridge of that song.
Now, which song is that?
I don't know why it's not on my head right now, but I'll tell you.
Okay. Pull it up right now.
It's
I mean, I was so excited when I heard he was doing his own music, because he's a hard guy to get to know, and I mean, he always comes up with the right part just in the last minute. I mean, it's just natural with him.
You know what he reminds me of? And maybe you guys will get it. He don't get it. Every time I tell him, he just looks at me like, yeah, that's not funny, Deidre. But hold on. Okay, what is it? Oh, I guess I got to look at his whole album. He reminds me.
I got it right here if you want to look at it.
Ew, here it is. Nobody is listening.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's a beautiful song too.
But Chris, it's like Christmas. It's like having a human AI machine. You know, like, I guess I have never done this yet because you know how I feel about AI.
Yeah.
But I guess you could go into those apps and just type in what you want it to do, like, or sound like, or feel like, and maybe you could even type in, hey, I want a gospel-y blues song in D minor, and I want it to be about blah, 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 and it pops up. That's Chris. He's like a human AI thing. Yeah. I can send him and go, yeah, this needs to be happy, and it needs to be this. And then I just wait to see, okay, you know that song we did, the Christmas song?
Right.
Okay. The bridge of that song, I thought, well, I wrote the whole song, and I thought, well, I'd like to have Chris feel like he's got some kind of contribution to the writing of this song. So on the bridge, I sent it to him, and I said, why don't you write the vocal part for the bridge right here? And I told him what I wanted it to do. He said, okay. He sent it back to me like a week or two later, and it's this fa la 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 fa la la. It was brilliant. It was not what I said to do.
Yeah. That is incredible.
And it's so exciting because it's fun, because I don't like doing everything alone. It's fun having a partner to go, hey, what do you think? You know, that's how you get those unique sounds. But
exactly right there. Let's talk about She Can't Feel My Shoes, which is another great track over here.
Feel my shoes.
Huh.
What's the story behind this one right here?
Well, this song, actually, I only wrote like 2 lines.
Really? Okay.
From what I can remember, I was like listening to it the other day, and I'm like, did I write more than that? I don't think I did. Craig Garrison wrote this. So he wrote it. And if you listen to the words, it sounds kind of strange because it's a man who wrote it. Yeah. But he's saying, he can't fill my shoes. Yeah. And so there was one line in the 3rd verse that was something about having sex or something. I didn't like that line. It made me embarrassed to sing it or something. So I changed that one line and maybe a couple of other things.
Just to clean it up a little bit? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just all Craig, really. He just gave me half the songwriting. But I don't recall. Like, if it were fair, I would say that's probably 20%, maybe 10% me. That's it.
It's a really good song, though. I mean, you got down on this song right here.
Yeah, I like it.
So you got songwriter credit for those 2 lines you said?
Yeah,
It counts, right?
Yeah. And he's a pro songwriter, so he knows how all that stuff works.
Oh, okay,
and,
there you go.
He knows you only get 0.002% of a penny anyway.
Yeah.
What are you gonna ruin a friendship over a penny that's broken in half?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but this whole album is incredible. There's just so much story behind it. Another song that I really do like, the title track, Golden Side. I really do love the live version of it, though.
I do
This
too.
is really good. Version. I'm going to play it in the background right here. Once again, you could feel the emotion in your voice right here.
It was something because I don't know how to explain this, but that right there is me and Chris playing that song together for the first time, like, ever.
Really? Wow.
Live. I hadn't seen him in about at least 6 to 8 months, because all our stuff we'd been doing was just back and forth online, right? And we booked this thing with, oh my God, my brain's gone blank. The guy, no, Bakersfield Backstage.
Bakersfield Backstage.
Oh, I can't think of his name. I'm so sorry.
You mean Reggie?
No,
not Reggie.
No. Oh,
We'll edit that out.
I'll try to remember his name. I'll remember in a minute.
I mean, come on, you deal with a lot of musicians and people, so yeah,
All the time.
it happens.
But he recorded us, and Chris and I hadn't seen each other, and nobody knew we were doing the album. And the guy that had us coming in he's a guitarist around town. He plays in Hot Mess Express. I don't know why I can't think of his name. He's the guitarist, and he owns the guitar lessons. He does guitar lessons. Well, anyway.
Okay.
So what's cool about this is it's such a testament to Chris and I, how tight we are together. Like, just listening to it, and literally I had never sang it live. I hadn't even recorded it yet. This was just us.
Oh, wow.
We hadn't even laid it down in the studio yet. So, and I love the song. I like the lyrics.
Beautiful song, yeah.
The lyrics are talking about how, well, I was watching TV. Apparently that's my biggest influence. And this skit came on, this story about the golden Buddha, and how there was this golden Buddha that had been, this village worshipped this golden Buddha. But they didn't want the other villagers across the way to steal their golden Buddha, so they covered the whole golden Buddha up with debris and different things. And then one day there was a little kid messing around with it, and he accidentally chipped off a piece and saw that there was gold inside. And all this time, so many years had passed, generations, that the villagers forgot that this Buddha was gold inside. And so they started chipping away at it and found. And it just struck me how they were trying to protect this golden Buddha. So they covered it all up with all this stuff, so everybody forgot how special it was in the first place, because they had covered the whole thing up to protect how special it was. And so I think in life, all your broken pieces and the thing, they're like a mosaic. And and that's the gold inside of you. Or like Japanese art, like how ceramics where it'll crack and they fill it with gold.
Kintsugi.
And so that's how that song came to me.
Beautiful.
I don't know what I was. Oh, it was a philosopher. I was watching this thing on YouTube about this philosopher, whole documentary on him, and that's how they started it out. Was this skit? It was like an animated little story about the Golden Buddha, which is a popular story.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what that is about.
That's incredible right there. Your voice is so powerful in this track right here. Beautiful.
I was gonna say that's the idea for the video right there.
Of the video, I wish I could ever have money to make a video. I don't have any video. I mean, I have videos, but they're like live videos lyric videos.
Well, I'm saying like the the AI ones where if you give it just the right
don't do that.
I'm not doing that.
You don't want to ruin this beautiful song with some AI footage. Come on, man. This is a beautiful song right here. And so we're going to take a sidetrack right here. Both of you collaborated on a song for the Wandering Cane album, right? Which is Walking on Water. You forgot about this song already, right?
Already, yeah.
This is a sexy song. Well, that's right. I was at that entire awards ceremony, and they kept going, album of the year, album of the year. I never ever stood up.
Yeah.
I forgot I was on it. And then I got home, and I was like, oh, no shit. I could have got up there and got the trophy for those guys.
Nobody
they showed
was there.
up and left because they didn't even know. You had a whole table.
I've heard that story already,
Yeah. I mean, personally, I didn't know that a nomination even happened. I mean, I know, but...
It was a little... It was nice. Well... What was really weird for me is that I won, what was it? Lifetime Achievement Award.
Lifetime achievement. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So they were supposed to give the guy announcing the awards little bios of people, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So all they said was, Deedra Patrick, Lifetime Achievement Award. So I walked up there kind of embarrassed, not knowing what to say, because they didn't say anything about me, and I can guarantee you maybe 5 people in that room even knew who I was.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start telling them my accomplishments because I thought that would sound like I was bragging. So I didn't know what to do, so
I would like to thank so-and-so.
I just went up and
You're up there already.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I felt so stupid.
Oh,
And then they did Album of the Year, and I kept thinking, man, that sounds familiar. That seems so familiar. And then finally, I Googled it while I was sitting there.
Am I on this album?
And I popped up, you are on this album. I was like, oh my God, okay.
You should have gotten up there.
I should have gotten
All
up
of
there.
them left.
And then she, I don't know, either
I put it on
DM'd me on Facebook,
Yeah.
and then I was going, oh, wow.
Fidel
Would have been
called
nice
me at
to
like
know about
5
this.
a.m.
I won.
Did we win? I go, yeah. I used to work for Fidel.
Oh, okay.
Receptionist
That
for
is
the
it.
law offices in
That's
like
hilarious.
1983 to 89, something like that. Or wait, no, that's not true because I went to Pac Bell. I think I must have worked him before I went to work at Pacific Bell. So I was only 17 then. I must have been. I graduated early.
Nice. Pacific Bell, huh? I remember that.
Yeah. 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope right there. Yeah, what did happen? I don't know why on my phone I have a picture of you, Fidel, holding the award. It's at Fidel's house. That's the day that you guys got it.
You have that picture.
I do.
Because I don't have that picture.
Oh, I'll send it to you guys. It's just
I
on,
don't even
it's
have
just
the
on
award.
it's just
I
on my
don't
photos.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have the award.
No, Fidel's got one, and
Well, there should only be one, right?
And Paul Curley has the band one.
Oh, Paul's in that picture too, by the way. Yeah, I'll send you that picture later.
Okay, yeah.
We missed the entire song. Okay, so you have Christmas is Calling You, which is a wonderful track over here. What can you tell me about this song right here?
This is fun because this is, well, first of all, that song gets played every day. It's not even
Nice.
Christmas.
That's been me for like the past 3 months.
That probably was.
Yeah, it's a really good song. Yeah.
That song, I remember writing that song, and it's minor, right? So when I was first writing it, I remember thinking this music is going to bother people because just the music didn't really sound Christmassy to me.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know how that song came to me. Sometimes I don't know if you're like this, a song will come to you and you write it and you didn't plan it, but it's good. I don't know. That's how that was in this song. I like it because it has local musicians. So it's Chris Neufeld on keyboards. Chris Neufeld programs the drums. And then Kyle Appleton.
Hey, shout out to Kyle. Yeah, for real.
And Gary Rink. So Gary
bass.
Kyle, yeah.
Kyle.
Chris. And me. I think that's it. Oh. Do you know what? Hold on. Did I get anybody to come sing on this? I don't know. When it comes to the chorus, I'll remember.
No, I think you mentioned everybody on. I have the list right here. Yeah, you mentioned everybody.
Did I? And Good Day, though, I didn't tell you about Good Day. Has Glinda Robles, August.
Oh yeah, no, you did say it.
That's
Yeah.
right, I forgot about that.
Doug Kirk, Nathan Wynn. There's 6 local singers on that song.
Wow, everybody in the background.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Right
They
there,
all
yeah.
did it for free, too.
Oh, that's even better. It sounds so much better that way.
I offered them all voice lessons in exchange. They didn't
Yeah.
need them, though.
Why not? I mean, why not?
Well, come over. I'll help you do whatever you want.
Yeah, there you go. This is such a wonderful song right here. The next one that I'm really digging as well is I'm Not Whispering. What can you tell me about this song right here?
Okay, this was an interesting song. This
Yeah.
song I collaborated with a heavy metal prog rock guy from Canada.
From Canada, I looked them up, yeah.
Yeah. And so he sent me, as guitarists do, a 10-minute.
So this is Steve. This is Steve Clapp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He sent me a song and he said, hey, you want to write some lyrics and melody to this? And it just was he's amazing. But it was just so complicated. There was nowhere any breathing room for a vocal line or a melody. So I told myself, you know what, don't be insecure, just have confidence in what you think you're hearing. And I changed it all up and sent it to him, and he liked it. He's such a sweet guy. That guy is so easygoing. He's probably one of those people that'll murder you in your sleep.
Yeah.
But he's like so sweet. He liked it, and the topic is about domestic violence, and it the lyrics were hard for me to write. It's just because it's disjointed, sort of. As a songwriter, do you hear that? Like you've got this one portion, then that chorus, then it's gonna go back.
Changes, yeah.
So I like Chris's keyboard.
I love it. It's
crazy,
very
I got Chris
ELP, very ELP.
Yeah. So when I heard this, I was like, Chris, dude, you should be in a metal band. Like, we should do a whole metal album.
Yeah. You got the voice for it. Actually sounds really good.
I had to. Oh, I think I started saying this earlier, but didn't finish. When I started working with Parisi on this album, he kept encouraging me how much he liked my voice and to not fight the vibrato and to not try to change how I sounded. And I think working with him in the studio doing that is really what built my confidence up for my voice. You know what? Because I paid TuneCore? What you can pay like $20 or something, and all these people around the world will listen to your song and tell you what they think about it before you put it out.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, you get criticized for anything, right? Anything.
All these people were like, she's got too much vibrato. And of course, that's my pet peeve. So I'm like, girl, I suck.
Oh, man.
Or like, she sounds country. Okay, there you're triggering me. Oh. And then it's like, oh, okay.
Just anything, huh?
I was so insecure by the time that I went in there with Precy. And so he's really what built up my confidence to just sing normally. My latest song that I did, I completely just told myself, and by then I'm with Brian, and there with Brian. I love working with him. And I'm all, do I sound too raspy? He's like, no, sounds good. I'm like, okay. Is
that a Lonely One? That's the one you're talking about? Mm-hmm. All right, so before we get to that one, I got 700 Marines over here, which is another great track. What inspired this one right here?
Well, that's the one I told you I was the only one watching the news that day.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I lived in LA for a long time, and on this particular day, there were all these people protesting at the immigration center in Los Angeles on this day. Yeah. And Trump did not want them to protest, so he sent 700 Marines. And I remember thinking, that's freaking weird. Like I'm not being political on one side or the other, but what the hell? I was like, so all day I just got fascinated in this all day, watching my friends and videos up all over YouTube, and every video said 700 Marines were mobilized today. 700 Marines were mobilized today.
Oh, that's a sign right there.
It just kept going through my head, and I thought I liked the way it came off my lips. That'd probably be a good chorus. And so then, like these lyrics, I'm gonna let people hear for a minute. Well, there was a manhunt going on at the exact same time somewhere in the Midwest for somebody. And the exact same day Trump was having a parade, on the exact same day that 700 Marines were being sent into LA, right? So the whole thing seemed weird to me.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to write a song talking about how bizarre that was. And the bizarre thing about the song is that both sides of the political spectrum hear this song and they hear their story in the song. And I found that kind of odd. And I don't care. But I don't get political ever. But I thought it was weird that our president was sending Marines. And then he started sending the National Guard. So that only
made it worse.
It was like 700 Marines, and that was it. I think after that, he was sending the National Guard. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just thought it was odd that people were just wanting to protest. And don't give me a bunch of political shit.
I mean, that's what was going on at that time.
And that's what I wrote about that day. These lyrics are not even mine in the sense that I started listening to all these videos and the interviews they were asking people on the street, and these were words they said. So I took the words and both sides, when I say in there, people are on both sides of the street of asphalt. I said on an asphalt divide.
Yeah.
They were saying the same things, but they wanted their outcome of what they thought they wanted was different. But what they were saying was the same stuff. Yeah. So all day I just didn't know how to write it, so I just started writing down all these little things that the people were saying. And the guitar here is Mark Munoz from Bakersfield.
Ah, yeah.
He used to be a student of mine when he was like 19 or something. He's a metal player.
He gets down in this track, yeah.
And I just knew this is the right song for that guy. So if I could get him to play. And so, who else is on? Oh, Gary Rink is playing bass. Brian Bouger is playing drums. So Brian's
Shout out Brian,
drums.
he gets down those drums.
Gary's playing bass. Chris is playing keyboards. Mark is playing guitar. Am I forgetting an instrument? I don't think so. I think that's it.
That's a hell of a team right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome right there.
This song I've never pushed too much, but it's got a lot of streams.
It's a good track, like I said.
On its own, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really cool right there. The last track I got right here is your latest one, Lonely Ones. What can you tell me about this one right here?
This song was put out. It was called Lonely Man. And it was put out by my friends from Birmingham. They're called Cul-de-sac Kings. And they're like a bluesy kind of song band. Anyway, they put this song out and I loved it. I mean, I loved it. I kept hitting play over and over and over and over on this song. And so they knew how much I loved it, so they sent me a message and said, would you like to do a female version of this song? So I'm like,
nice.
yeah. So
yeah.
vocally with men and women, in order to get that gravelly growl type, it depends on what key you're in. So in the key that they were in, which is a full step lower than this, he had that in his voice. And I could have done it in the exact same key, but then as a woman, then I didn't have the intensity or the break in my voice than I'd have if I took it up to where my voice was at my break, how his voice was at his break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then I changed some lyrics around, and I did some ad-libbing in over the break in the middle, which was like their solo section. I was so scared because I didn't want to insult them or step on anything. And because literally they sent me the track. So I sent it to Chris and asked him to change the key. So he went through and raised the whole key for me. And then I wanted to slow down a little bit because my voice, because of the vibrato, doesn't move as fast. So I wanted it a little slower. And then I just wrote that bridge part that's got all the ad-libbing, and those guys loved it. But when you're an indie artist, it's important to collaborate with people because, well, you learn a lot working with other people. And then, especially if you're trying to get your name out, it's good to collaborate with a band from across the world. Yeah. These people had like 10,000 followers on Spotify. So I knew that if I collaborated with them, then I would get those. This song's already got 16,000 streams. And
I saw that. It was.
Do you know what? It got on some kind of weird Spotify playlist called.
That's what you want, right
that's
there.
That's what happened. It got on a list that said classic rock, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and current. So
that's a big list.
It is. It's a 3-hour list, but it's got 660,000 people, and that's what shot that song up.
Yeah. If you can get on a playlist, that really does help out a lot for your streams. Yeah, that's cool. It's a really good song right here.
This is the part though, and I was like, I told Brian first, I go, take it way down in the mix, okay, so we don't offend them. And then I went over to Chris's house and sang some backgrounds, and then he sent it back to me, and then we sent it to the guys, and they loved it. So they were like,
that's cool right there. They're happy with it.
Yeah, they liked it a lot.
That's awesome right there.
But by collaborating with them, so now my Spotify followers are
it's brilliant actually.
About 8,000 or 9,000, something like that. I think.
All right, that's dope.
The album's at 120,000 streams. Okay, for everybody out there.
All right, let's hear this.
I got 120,200 streams on the album, which is nothing, right? Compared to like big people.
Still.
Yeah.
How much money do you think that is? Just guess.
Oh man, yeah. It's not much because they don't get much from streams, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't even know how much you would get per stream.
What is it? You just move the decimal over
half the penny?
Oh, that's smart, actually.
Right, just move
because it's $282.
Yeah.
So that's the lifetime of that. But for publishing, so I went ahead recently and signed up with TuneCore to take my publishing for a year, only because, okay, so what I mean by that is, and a lot of people don't know, is when you write your song and you put it out, obviously first you register. I'm anal, so I register everything with the U.S. Copyright Office, and it saved me a few times by doing that, you know. But I register with them first, and then I register it with, and you have to pay for that. So you pay for that. BMI is free, right? So I register then everything with BMI. But then there's all the mechanical royalties and all the other royalties, the songwriting royalties, apart from what you get from BMI, so that I'm not collecting. Which you're probably not either, unless you haven't gone all over the world and signed yourself up accounts with every single one of these things.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't want to do that because that sounds like a pain in the ass. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 1-year publishing thing with TuneCore and try it. And
just to see if it helps out.
See what happens. See if it pays for itself.
Yeah, they'll collect back. They'll go back. I think they can collect back 4 years.
Oh, wow.
So they'll go back and collect all the royalties that I haven't been collecting. So the $282 is just for streaming. So I haven't been collecting my royalties for songwriting, for performers' royalties, for just there's all kinds of stuff that I haven't been collecting.
Oh,
and then even like Jose Feliciano, that album I did, I'm going to register that.
You have to. That's a major artist right there. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? I got paid for that album. It was called a one-off, so they pay you one-off. But there are some songs, like the song Love One Another, that they literally just took the stems from my album that me and Chris did and put our stems straight into the song with Jose. I'm literally singing the whole thing.
Oh,
and
man.
So I'm going to go ahead. It may not mean anything, but I'm going to go ahead and register those for performance royalties.
Shit, man, I would.
And see if I can
Most
collect.
definitely, yeah. Especially for that album, yeah.
Yeah, there's that. And there's there's just so many things. But my goal in my career is to be a songwriter. So that's really my whole life. That's been my whole thing is songwriting. And so I want to get smart about that. So for my son, you know.
And that's good that you're mentioning it because there's a lot of artists out there that don't even know about this.
No, they don't know. And that's the thing. And you should go on YouTube and look up all these. There's so many great videos on YouTube that explain songwriting and publishing and copyright and all of it.
Yeah, there's a book out there, Everything You Need to Know About the Music Industry as well.
And
that's a really good book. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they always update them.
Yeah, they have to. So it's important. But the only reason my album has that many streams is because I sought out outside of Bakersfield to this indie community. Yeah. So I've got in with this worldwide indie community of a bunch of indie bands, and we all help each other.
Oh, that's dope right there.
We have private listening groups to help push each other. We have a web page that our friends from Texas just built up for all of us where we can put our stuff on there. I have so many times tried to share this stuff with my friends in Bakersfield. It's like they just
it doesn't work.
I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, if you just do this. Well, I want to do that. Yeah. Okay. I'm so sorry, but I tried.
Trust me, I get you on that.
I understand. Okay. Yeah. But
you have to look elsewhere, if you want to keep pushing the album, even a single,
Mm-hmm. And it gets old. It's a lot. Like I have to take breaks from it.
Yeah. It could be overwhelming. There's a lot going on.
It's hard to be on social media all the time.
I don't like it, but we need to promote our,
it's your job.
Yeah, you have to do it at this point, yeah.
That's how I make money is from people finding me on Facebook.
Yeah,
It's my whole income.
Yeah. And over here on The Bug, we like to promote other bands, other singers, other artists as well. So, Deedra, can you give me 2 or 3 artists for our audience members to go out there and check out? Who's someone that's out there right now? It doesn't have to be a Bakersfield artist. It could be anybody. Who should we look out for? Who would you recommend?
Well, I always have to shout out, like, my students. Once
of course.
Always a student.
There you go.
But, okay, so...
Give me the list.
I'm going to tell you right now. Absinthe, okay, they're a metal band. I love
metal music. All right.
When I first moved here from LA, I only coached metal singers.
Oh, nice.
And so, because that's what I...
Yeah, I can see that. Ian Perry, number 1.
I never can remember these guys' names. But
I
anyway,
mean, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there.
It's because when I say the name, you're going to go, oh, well, I'm not going to remember that either. No,
We got it on video, so it's going to be out there forever now.
Yeah.
I'll look. But there's a lot of great artists from Bakersfield. I like Lottie. And I like Lottie Patterson. And the more that
shout out to the girlski Lottie Patterson.
And she's not ever been a student of mine. She just did a lot of gigs with us at Wikis.
Yeah,
but,
I love her music. Yeah,
and she's finding herself.
Yeah, she's doing all these videos.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
It's an amazing journey.
Yeah.
To watch it,
isn't it?
Because
she's right on with what she's saying too.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it's tough. Like one of my best friends said to me, "Yeah, you know, I see your posts on Facebook all the time." She goes, "'Cause you just need attention or what?" I go, "What the? That's my job."
Yeah, you have to promote it. Yeah.
What do you mean? Like if I need attention, I'm gonna go get it on Facebook. And
that's cool.
But it is hard sometimes because it's hard. Most artists tend to be, from what I've seen, a little on the shy, introverted side.
Yeah,
and they would become extroverted through our music, right?
Yep.
And so it's hard to be that personality on Facebook all the time.
Not everybody has it.
No.
You know, so,
or
but
you
hey,
don't have
you
it
try.
all the time. Like I might have it for a month, and then for 2 months, I'm not that person anymore.
There you go.
And then in another month, I feel like that again.
Yeah.
And it's a lot.
I get it. Yeah,
and also Izzy Foster. She has her own original band. In fact, I'm doing a gig with her and another original band.
Oh, when is that going to happen?
October 30th.
Yeah, make sure we plug that in the location.
Bottle Shock. And then I'm playing in 2 weeks. I'm playing at that place on the corner of Buena Vista and White Lane. It's the Seven Oaks Shopping Center right there where the 19th hole is. There's a big outdoor area. So me and Tim and Chris are doing that.
Oh, nice. When is this? In 2 weeks, you said?
May something. It's on a Wednesday.
Well, if there's a flyer already out, just tag us and we'll definitely repost it, or else.
But there's so many. Vanessa Saldana, I love her, and I'm gonna tell you all the girls.
Yeah, go for it. Go
for it. About the girls,
of course.
But and always Glinda, even though she's not doing original stuff, right?
All right.
I love Glinda. She has the most unique voice. But I know there's people I'm not thinking of, and I'll think of my friend's band. But there's a guy, okay? He used to be a student of mine, and I swear to God, he's got 1 million streams. He's in Bakersfield. He's one of the most talented guys. I don't know why. He's one of those, like, he got smart to get your music outside of here. Not that there's anything wrong with here.
Yeah, but this is a starting point, you know? It's not bad at all, yeah.
Dang it. Oh, well. I'll figure it out as we're talking about
whoever you are, you get down.
There's so many that work hard, but it's like Indigo Blue or something that way. Indigo, I'll tell you right now.
Just shout out another band.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out here, though. You run into it, like every gig you go to, you run into like 20 people in that gig, and everybody's a musician, a singer, something, you know?
Yep. They say, huh? Absinthe Embodied or something. It's a metal band. Anyway, a lot of great metal bands.
Yeah, there you go.
Silent Planet. The guys that were in that band own Bakersfield. What is that one on Rosedale Highway out there? Bakersfield Sound Studio. Something.
Bakersfield Sound Company? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Bakersfield Sound Company.
Yeah, the long-haired. I don't know if they're still there. So many talented people.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot. Everywhere you go, yeah.
Oh, you know what, Bakersfield? One thing about Bakersfield, and now that I've gotten to know all these bands around the world, I have to say, in the last, how long have we been doing this now with these bands? About 3 years. We have the best music scene. We do.
Nice.
I mean, for the city.
It's definitely unique. I mean, unless you're from LA, but a lot of people... Brian was telling me that there's people that want to record in Bakersfield. I mean, they'll come from Texas or come from Louisiana to record in Bakersfield just because of the vibe, what the name means.
We just have so many talented players here. There's so much talent here. And there's people here, too, that you don't even know about that are in the music business making good money, doing studio work and things that, and that's the thing with musicians, too, though, if you're young and trying to make it. If you can just figure out a job to do that's also music, it's going to make you happy. Oh, yeah. I mean, when people say, you don't want to teach and you're not going to be happy. Yeah, you will. You'll be a lot more happy than being an accountant over
Yeah.
doing that 8 to 5
For
Monday
real.
through Friday when you're wishing you could be playing your guitar.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what helped me is that singing lessons. When I came off tour and I couldn't go back on the road, I was like, well, what the hell am I going to do? You know what I mean? I mean, I
Yeah.
needed something to do. And so I started giving singing lessons. And at first I had like 2 students, you know, metal guys too.
We're here to learn.
People how to scream. And so then over time, though, I got up to about 60 or 70 students. And
That is
so,
cool right there. And again, what better person to teach than you yourself? I mean, you got this powerful voice. It's
yeah,
incredible.
I know what
yeah.
it's like to be a singer, the things singers go through, the things that go through your head while you're singing. You're not even in the moment of the verse because you're thinking about that one note at the end of the song that's coming up in 3 minutes. So you're not even giving it for the first 3 minutes because you're worried about
you're
that
saving
one
it.
note. So, I mean, I think it was kind of like a blessing to teach. I didn't think that at first. I'm not lying. It took 2 years for me to get over the whole I'm teaching thing.
That's interesting. Do any of your students, like when they first go and they hear you sing, because I'm assuming that you sing obviously to show them, are they like, whoa?
No, and the weird thing about that is I'll have students that never have heard me sing.
Ah, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's time for my son's medicine. Anyway,
We'll wrap it up right now.
Anyway, no, I made a point of that, okay? So I never wanted to intimidate my students or make them feel like I was trying to show off to them or that I could do it better, any of those things, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I hardly ever sing. And when I am singing, it's just scales. So they're just hearing me operatically. The reason I say that is because then when I did start performing here again, I had already been coaching for about 10 years here and not performing out. And my students, when they would come out and hear me, they'd go, wow, I had no idea you could sing like that. Because I didn't want that. I didn't. You know why? Because I was all into Tyra Banks, right? America's Next Top Model. And every time the story would come up, but she could coach the models, it'd be a story about her. And so every time I'd be coaching, I'd hear myself start to go, yeah, but I'd always think of Tyra, you know, but me. And so I just don't do that.
I get you. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. That way they can feel more comfortable being there as well.
A lot of times they've never, ever heard me sing. Never
That's
even
incredible.
knew what stuff, never knew I was a rocker. I had one
That's
girl
crazy.
come up to me at downtown. She heard me sing and she goes, I thought you were some like opera singer or something. I go, no. She goes, if I had known that, I'd have come to you for lessons. I'm like, well, I'd have taught you opera.
The hardest one, yeah. Deedra, where can we find you at on social media? And go ahead and plug your upcoming events as well. That's your camera right there.
Okay, well, let me check my calendar real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you guys the exact day. Isn't this so cool? I can just go like this.
I know.
And find the numbers. They're here somewhere.
What provider do you have? What is it? AT&T, Verizon, or what is it?
It's AT&T for about a week.
AT&T. You see, AT&T, Walmart, and
I did have T-Mobile.
Okay.
And then I called AT&T to get internet with AT&T. And then the little old lady that was on the phone, man, she should be selling like more than phone stuff. She taught me into switching my shit.
Now they do
the whole
mad.
package.
I got the whole thing. It's like 3 times more than it was
Yeah.
with T-Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
It's so stupid. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm like, what the hell? That lady was like, she was an old lady
good.
too, but she
She's
was
good.
Tell me about your son, honey. I was
Oh,
like, okay.
she cares about me.
She loves me. Anyway, okay, so May 20th. That's Wednesday. Not this Wednesday.
Yeah, the upcoming one, yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that next week? All right, you guys have to come out because that's going to be fun. That's going to be Chris Neufeld, Tim Stonelake, and myself. Turquoise Trio, because it's turquoise with 3 of us.
There you
And
go.
we're going to do covers and originals, and that's May 20th. And then on October 30th, that is going to be my album. So it's not my album concert, which hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
It's a whole other story. But the album, I will be performing all original music. It's at Bottle Shock, and it's 3 girl-fronted original bands. So it's my band, and then Izzy Foster. And I asked her who the 3rd band was. Let's see if she told me. No. So there'll be me and her and another band.
Yeah.
She's
all
kind
right.
of a bluesy. She's been in here before.
I'm gonna check her out.
She's a real tall girl with glasses. I saw her in one of your videos. It seems like she was in here, but maybe not. She works with the Jazz Workshop a lot, but her album is kind of a bluesy sort of jazz, fun, kind of upbeat stuff. She plays horn. So
I'm gonna have to look her up. Yeah.
I love
Most
that there's so
definitely.
many people doing originals, because when I was in my 20s here, there was nowhere to do originals. That's why I left.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do originals.
It's changed, yeah. That's really cool right there. Well, will you be performing Golden Side? I got to hear this live. I have to see. We can add it.
We'll do it.
Okay, that's the deal right there. Where can we find you at on social media?
I'm at Deedra Patrick Music on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. So Deedra, Deedra Patrick Music. And then for voice lessons, I'm Deedra Patrick Talent Development and Voice Studios. And then for my art is DD Fine Art. So all of that's on there, as well as pages for Turquoise and as well.
There you go. You know what I mean? So go ahead and check out the pages. Check out the paintings as well, because you're very talented right there.
Oh, hey, I have a painting that's...
Yeah,
it's going to fit right there.
I was going to point to that.
Dude.
I was going to point to that and say, Deedra,
we're going to...
just like your painting.
We're going to definitely, talk about this off air. She's making fun of my paintings. Oh, the one over there. Okay. If you got a better one, we're going to talk then. You do, huh?
It's my painting.
Well, it kind of looks like it. That one is yours,
painting.
yeah. That would look nice over there on the wall.
But that's because I had...
it looks like
I
that.
saw a picture like that I used as a... Well, actually, someone sent me a picture like that and wanted me to do a commission.
Yeah, that's really
But
nice.
then when it
the one
took
you
me
got
like
is nice.
6 months and it still wasn't done, he was like, "Come on, my money back."
I'm still working on it.
It takes me a long time. I didn't care. I was like, "No problem. You can have it back."
That is hilarious right
done.
there. Deedra, thank you very much for coming on the show. It was an honor to have you here.
Thank you, guys.
And
Thank you.
Ian, it's always a pleasure to have you here on the show. You're always welcome to come back.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on the
you.
show, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.